Let's go.
All right, guys, we're live. I have to keep it on a lower tone here tonight. Pollen sucks, and I've been dealing with it now for a few days. But if I try to hit notes much higher than this, my voice cuts out like a 12-year-old kid trying to wait for his balls to drop. So we will keep this down on a lower tone here tonight. Um, uh, Oh yeah, blow up the tablet. All right. I did post the update for the entries. Week 11 behind us. This is week 12. See here. You hear what happened? I went 12, and see. So um, got to remember, stay bland, stay bland. But I did get those out there. There's a lot of entries out there. There's going to be a crazy drawing. Again, that drawing is going to be on June 2nd, and that is the day I come back from Kentucky. And I definitely need my voice back before I go do that. Um, so, with that, yeah, I feel fine today. Yesterday, I felt better than the day before yesterday was the worst, I think. Now today I'm feeling a little bit better. A lot better today. Yesterday I thought I was feeling a lot better, but it was only a little bit compared to today. So yeah, beer with honey. I did do some honey with lime juice and things like that to help with the voice, and it started coming back. Um, I'm not going to be singing any tunes anytime soon. I can tell you that, unless it's Johnny Cash. But even then, no, I can't go uh, to the high stuff. What's up, Kathy Bates? I am going to post the link out on the group chat over there, and anybody from that wants to come up here in a little bit, we'll get to that. But first, let me take a drink of this. Mm. I'm sticking with beer tonight. I can barely taste it anyway. I'm not gonna do the bourbon tonight because that's Miller Lite anyway. Did make a change though for the quarterly drawing. This is the first time this new nosing kit. Now it's the same nosing kit, but I've gotten too many complaints about the things leaking in transit. So what I've done is I went on ahead and ordered a different nosing kit, and it comes in this fantastic foam uh, packaging here. These are glass; they're no longer plastic. So good glass here. They also have an extra seal on the inside, so the seal goes down, and then this goes down. These are cosmetic uh, things, and they got really good reviews. People said they put oils in them and things like that. So whoever gets the next nosing kit will get this all packaged up like this. And if I don't expect them to leak, but if they do, this foam should keep it separated. If it leaks a little, it doesn't matter as long as they don't cross contaminate each other. But yeah, it even has a little like a cover lid that I'll package over it and tape down. So a nose and cat nosing kit, a nosing kit. So a nosing kit is it helps you pick out notes in different whiskeys. Now the nosing kit I put together, they have different ones for Scotch and other things, but the one I put together, you can use it with rye, but and you can use it with any whiskey, but it's really designed for bourbon. I took the bourbon wheel from the National Bourbon Society, and I picked 24 notes all around the wheel. And this is a 24 note nosing kit. So, what you do is you have a bourbon poured, get some air in it, swirl it around, open, say, black pepper. And people know what black pepper smells like, but I put alcohol in, so you're getting an ethanol kick out of the nosing kit as well. And that way, you know what those aromas are like with the whiskey with the ethanol, with the alcohol in it. So that is what you get. So the prizes are: first prize, you get the 24 note nosing kit, 3 sample bourbons marked A, B, and C, a Bourbon Bounty logoed bourbon glass snifter. A snifter is like a Glencairn, bulbous, gets smaller at the top, funnels the aromas up. It helps to intensify the aromas better. And a virtual private tasting with me. So that's first prize. Second prize gets 2 ounces plus a glass. Third prize gets a glass. And there we go. The other announcement, I've been making this announcement, members, even the lowest tier membership, the one perk of that is you do not have to be present to win on the night of the spin. So if someone wins, I shout out their name in the chat. I give them time to respond. And if after a few minutes they haven't responded and they're not in the chat, we're going to spin again, unless they're a member. If they're a member, I'll get in touch with you, and then we will get you your prize. So members also get extra entries every month. So we have that. Then the highest tier membership, though, you get everything eventually over time. Every 6 months you get something different from the allocated elite membership, but you're basically joining to get all of the stuff without having to worry about luck of the draw. And I have some pretty other interesting things coming up for the membership tiers as well. Looking at scheduling interviews, doing some private lives with some people from distilleries and people who do store picks and things like that. And I'm continuing to work those channels and get to know these people, and they're getting to know me. So we'll have some announcements coming up on that. But before we get too much further into this, let me crank up the StreamYard giveaway tool and get the put me in for 10s going here. And this is about tonight is Pollen Sucks. So I looked up some facts about pollen. Oh, did I? See, I'm out of it, guys. I'd named this Saturday giveaway. Whatever. We have the Saturday sip along. I guess I'm not 100% yet. Anyway, y'all all are here. Good. And the first fact I found out, which I already knew, is pollen comes in many colors. So here's the first one right here. 10 colors of pollen. So this is for, all you have to do is put hashtag 10 colors of pollen. You will be entered into this 10 entry giveaway for this bracket of time. And then we will get going from there. Yeah, I did set up a merch page. So I went on ahead and did that. That is not my stuff. That is Teespring. I did get a shirt from there as a sample. They look like, if I can find it, they look like this. Bourbon Bounty, right there. Big snifter. I trimmed some of the stuff down. I had a lot of products picked, and finally I just went through and said, you know what? No one's going to buy that crap. All that superfluous stuff. I do have some stickers coming in too. I finally broke down and ordered their 50 small stickers that I can give to folks. I still have these bumper sticker things I got, and I know Sam took one, and I sent one to her, and she cut the logo, or my logo off and put it on the bottom of her guitar. So that was neat. And so I have one on my car, but I need to wash my car because it's green with pollen right now. So I do know two of the colors of pollen are green and yellow. I can tell you that. And I think that's what's killing me. I was uh, looked up those. Somebody cut it. They have a video, a little GIF of it. They're cutting a tree down, and that thing hits the ground. And it is a cloud. Well, there I can't. I have to pick from what they have available on Teespring. So no, I can't sell my stuff through them. So really, the only way right now to get a glass. I mean, I have PayPal. We could work something out, and but it's one of those things that my email is bourbonbounty2019 at gmail.com. Um, all ran together. Bourbon Bounty 2019. So, if you send me an email, we can work something out, and I can get you some stuff, whatever you want. And I don't really have a price on the nosing kits though. Those are like handmade by me. I will say that if you get a nosing kit, a lot of times there's only like 12 or like 8 to 12 nosing notes in there, and they're over $100. And so, I put these together. They cost me a little bit, but some of the stuff I get the stuff I need, and it doesn't take much to go into each vial. So I have leftover stuff, but there's some stuff that doesn't keep. I can't, keep an apple, you know, 4 months. I have to get a fresh one. But the mint, um, I'm not growing mint at home. I need to plant some, um, but I always just go buy mint and then use a little bit of it, and then the rest of it goes to waste unless we make mint juleps or something. So yeah, I'm going to take this link and I'm going to post it out onto the Facebooks, and then we'll come back and do this spin for the put me in for 10 here. I like to go the first 15 minutes or so where I can get my announcements and all out of the way without talking over anybody. And of course, Facebook's going to be slow. There we go. All right. And here is the link right there. And Sam says she'll be here in just a little bit. So she says she just got home. So, yeah. All right. So we'll see. Now let me go ahead and spin this first one here. Let's see how many entries. We have 11 entries. So let me share this screen out and we'll get the show on the road. Good luck, everybody. And allow, and 10 colors of pollen. I am ready to write it down. Oh, the other thing I didn't mention is the everybody gets an entry is at 8 o'clock. Fulton Mraz. All right, Fulton. Fulton is really racking up the entries here. He is excited about the potential of winning one of these nosing kits. So let me queue up this next one. I did find out that not all pollen is bad and makes the allergies kick in, but there are certain things that are worse than others. So here is the next entry. Capitalization does not matter, but spaces do. Make sure you put hashtag. If you're on a phone or a tablet, you may not be able to copy and paste. If you're on a computer, you can. The easiest thing to do is just copy and paste it. Funky Uncle John, how's it going? You have a lot of entries now too. Oh, Board Old Fart, new member. All right. So let me write that down over here. That gets him 6 entries right there. Bam. So, while everybody's putting that in, yeah, oak is bad. And actual sunflowers are one of the worst ones, daisies, things like that. So, um, it can get harsh and it kicks my butt every single year. Now, here's another thing too, though. I think this year was worse because I was not affected as much last year or the year before. Everyone was masking and all that. And I will say, I I have mixed. I mean, if there's something dangerous, yeah, it's better to wear a mask. Don't die, whatever. Um, but certainly I'd wear a gas mask if we were under a chemical attack or something. But you can, I kind of look at it, and I may be off base. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving advice here, but I think if you overprotect, it's sort of like working out. If I work out a lot, I can lift heavier weight, right? But if I don't work my immune system for a while, it can weaken. And I think my immune system weakened a bit over the past couple of years because we were being careful and masking and all this type of stuff. And didn't get hit by this stuff hardly at all. But this year, it came back with a vengeance. So hopefully, uh, I can get myself built back up to it again, and then we can move along. Ah, I'm getting a workout. Put it that way. So let me check right quick. We have more entries now. And if you miss one of these entries, don't worry. We do them. I do them every 15 minutes. So if you miss one, don't. If you come in late for one and don't get in, there'll be another one right on its heels. So, um, oh yeah, man. And it could be that another theory, I guess it could be, is that people were staying home, working from home, less traveling, less pollution, and the plants are like poof, that's a theory I heard. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I don't know on any of that type of stuff. I do computer security and YouTube. That's it. Bourbon. But if that is the case, good for the plants, but bad for my sinuses. So, but like I said, I feel a lot better today, and I was kind of worried about that. Um, so I'm hoping by Saturday I'll be back to normal. I know Crazy Ann's going to feel bad about that when my voice goes back to normal. She's been picking at me about my deep voice. So yeah, waiting on to see if somebody's going to jump up here with me. I am. I usually have far more uh, uh, animated vocals going on, but not today. I can't do it. Mm. But yeah, it's only 7:03 now. Um, yeah, I'm let's see, what do we have the calendar wise? What, two more of these shows? Let's see, this is tomorrow's the 13th. Yeah, I think we have two more, and then I go to Kentucky. Oh, the Saturday sip along, which I misnamed this Saturday giveaway show for whatever reason. Just out of it, trying to hurry. But the Saturday sip along, the day before we leave for Kentucky, it's going to be short, really short, and I'm not going to do an after party because we have to get up kind of early and head out the next day. So if anybody wants to do an after party on Saturday at the very end of the last Saturday in May, let me know and we can coordinate something. I can be on there for an hour and a half or so, because I'm pushing that's the other thing I was going to announce. I'm pushing the Saturday sip along back an hour to 7:15 instead of 6:15. 6:15 is killing me. It's right at the wrong time of the day. I can't. We're rushing to get set up, or there's things I need to be doing, but I put it off because I only have an hour before the show. But if I had enough time, I could finish whatever it is, weed eating, whatever I have to do. But because I have to come in and clean up and everything, get ready. Y'all don't want to see me come up here with a bunch of grass hanging all off of me. And I don't want to come up here feeling icky. Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's several ways to get entries. The first way is to keep entering these, put me in for tens and get lucky and get 10 entries, and you could win twice, which would give you 20. And we've seen people win 4 times in a night and get 40 entries. That's the most I've seen. I've seen 20 a few times. Or you can wait for the 8 o'clock and get one. The other way is to either become a channel member, which gets you, it depends on the tier of how many entries you get, but you get those entries every single month that you're a member. And then the other way is anytime on any show, anything I'm doing live, if a super chat or super sticker comes in, you get an entry for every dollar that is worth. So those are the ways. And then here soon, I'm going to open up the GoFundMe again for the OG Fest. We delayed it because Jimmy had to have that surgery done on his face. So he put off OG Fest for a year. Well, actually a little over a year. So I didn't suspend it, but I left it. I haven't been pushing it out there. But if anybody gives to that GoFundMe, then you get an entry for every dollar there. Oh yeah, that was Kathy Bates, and Crazy Ann has her shirt there. Let me go. Here's solo layout. Show it again. Look, that she makes it look good. I tell you.
Okay, put me down.
I'm a little slow on the click. I'm gonna have to leave you up for a while.
Uh, yeah, I just got it today.
Hey Google, stop. It's my all of a sudden my Google went off. See, and now I
Hey,
said it out loud again. Yeah, so that was from what I saw on there, it's called a what makes a boyfriend tea?
yeah, it's a comfort tea. Oh, boyfriend tea. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean I
yeah.
saw it said boyfriend tea. I was like, what's the difference between a boyfriend tea and any other t-shirt?
Well, I bought the same one, but the other one was more stretchy. This is not. Like,
Oh,
so I
okay.
was surprised this was like tight sitting.
Oh, okay.
The other one was a little bit more loose. Like,
All right.
bottle fart. Okay.
There it is. Look at that glass.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, gamer chic.
Yeah, so let me look here. Yeah, we have 13 entries. We're gonna give it a few minutes, so I'll spin here in about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll get the next one queued up. Oh yeah, pharmaceutical drugs and jabs. Yeah. Well, here's the deal. There are certain things that will help stimulate an immune system, right? It'll because if you don't have an antibody for something, there's certain shots that you can get that will cause your body to create an immunity to a certain thing. And if you don't get the shot, like the influenza, different strains come out, then you won't have an immunity at all to it. And then if you really get hit hard with it, depending on how old you are, what pre-existing conditions you have, if you're already kind of immunocompromised, I mean, it can put you on your butt. Yeah, you can hold a lot of bourbon in that glass. I started to say something else. I'm going to keep it clean for right now.
Yeah, the TVMA is not up.
And it's not up. Yeah.
I
But
will try to behave.
I know I got stuck a lot in the Air Force, but they gave us things to help us help our bodies, our immune system build up to, like malaria. We went to Panama for something one time, and had to go to Gitmo one time. But anywhere we would go, we would get 4 or 5 jabs, before we left, and all that it was doing was helping build up an immunity to whatever it was we've never been exposed to. And that's the other thing. If you've never been exposed to something, you have no immunity to it. That's what wipes out a lot of culture. When people go and to without before shots and all immunizations, cultures would get wiped out. When explorers would come in bringing diseases their bodies had never seen before, and it takes a while to build up an immunity to that stuff, and then it can mutate and all that. So I mean, a virus is nothing but a living organism that's pretty much mindless. It's just trying to follow the laws of nature and populate and grow and exist, right? It's not that it does things to the host but if we pass things back and forth to each other too much, that's why we have to get boosters and things like that, because that virus is trying to beat that immunity. And if it mutates and gets spread around, it'll tweak itself. And then the immunization becomes less and less effective. So,
Yeah, them.
But we're not here to talk about all that. We're here to talk about putting entries and getting nosing kits and yitty yada you.
Yeah.
All right.
Send Kathy the link. I didn't know if you did it, but
But like I said, I'm not a doctor and I don't even play one on TV. What's up, Samantha?
Hey, Doug.
Hey,
As
see
you
my
can,
glass, Samantha?
yeah.
Oh, very nice. Oh, gee, Christmas.
I knew you were gonna react like that.
I was going to call it a baby bottle, but
There you go. He could not let it go. You had to say it.
That was perfect.
Baby bowl.
Goofballs.
Oh, maybe you should make a baby bowl. I can put that on a t-shirt for me. Yeah.
That I think putting bourbon bounty on a baby bottle sends the wrong message.
It's for grown-ups. You don't put it on baby clothes.
The all yeah, toothache pain medicine for babies. It works.
Both of us. There's my sex therapist.
It would be kind of funny.
Yeah, it's a little bit different when you put a little bourbon on your pinky finger and rub it on their gum.
You just spike their bottle to put them to sleep.
Yeah, give them a whole bottle. Only 2.5 ounces in there.
Oh, I would get sick. No thanks. Hey, Gaffa. What the hell?
Well, gee whiz, Samantha, I didn't even know you were up here.
Hey, Kathy.
I mean, this bitch over here in the corner with this big bourbon container on her.
Not that big.
those boobs could definitely be a weapon.
I can't
You
say
really
nothing
wanted a
about.
baby.
I can't really
Oh.
say nothing about that.
Well, they can probably knock myself out and somebody else. Yeah. Don't jumping on the top of it. Okay, TVMA is not up. Shut it down.
Well, I will say this: it did take a little bit to get an HD image of the snifter in order to blow it up like that. So when I was blowing it up, there was a line on Teespring that it will tell you the image quality. So you start expanding it, and it'll say great, and then you go a little bit bigger, and it'll say good. So you go back down, and I put it right where it went from great to good, like right on great, like barely. So it was as big as I could make it on the shirt without it, with
You
it
know,
being great image quality.
us,
Get twisted.
us
What does it say? Suddenly
She
want
says, "I
glass of
suddenly want a
Glass
glass of
yeah.
milk."
milk. Oh,
as you
I
get
can
older,
see
with
it.
how you doing?
I still have some bourbon cream over there.
Huh? Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I'll ask. I don't know. It's Jody's live, hun.
Oh
Otherwise,
yeah,
yeah. Okay, I can send it to you.
Lori can come up. See, I remember that.
Yep. You
It
did
only took
remember
her
to call her
scolding me
Lori.
twice.
Only took, yeah, well, twice is less than most people need.
I told her I was slow, but eventually I'll get there.
What am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, sending that link. Okay.
Kinky cheeks? Is that Mick T? Yeah, I guess it is.
Hey,
I
Mick.
don't know.
He calls.
Oops, I'm
I
late.
think, yeah.
See what happens? All these lovely ladies come up, and I forget to spin the wheel. That's all right. We'll hit it right now.
Well, I can go.
I got to get the next one started. Hang on. And this block of time giveaway goes to. Ooh, actually,
didn't even
oh,
go.
it's me. Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on.
Big Daddy.
Oh,
Oh,
Bordeaux.
Mark. Ah, there you go.
Very nice, Gaffa. Congrats, buddy.
About time. Second time you won on over.
All right. So we have that.
Oh, no, we were
sure.
kidding around.
There we go. And I'll cue
It
the
was a
next.
joke, Adam.
Okay, now I get to refer you as bourbon boobs. Whatever you want, honey.
Whatever you want. Yep.
Not just bunta bit.
When
I
you're
sent it,
young,
Lori. You should have it.
when you're young, your boobs grow out and they just perk out like headlights. And then when you get older, they start to fall, and then when you lay down, they seem to be like the parting of the Red Sea. And then they hang like a sack of 5-pound potatoes on each side.
One under each arm.
Yeah, that's me. They
You
do
can
all
practice
that.
headlocks.
Do all that. They're living their whole life. I have no control.
No,
They're living their own life.
well they do. They
I've
got a
never
mind of
heard
their
that.
own. They got a mind of their own.
Yeah. I can't control them. They do whatever they want.
That's funny
Maybe
stuff.
next week's topic will be boobs, but this week is pollen. I did find out in my research that there are what they call friendly pollen, which does not trigger allergies.
Hashtag 10 friendly pollens. I'm stealing it from Lori. Hey, Lori. Lori loves Montana. Hello.
I was thinking about doing a countdown on here of 10 things and start the first one with 10 and go all the way through 20, like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, you know, that way I can just number the entry.
Goofball.
Yeah, pretty much. Will knock you out.
Oh shit.
The 10 sizes of boobs.
Hey, Jimmy.
Well, maybe said that before. I don't know. But
10-pack of D-cup bras.
oh, now it's how they say it in Norwegian. Pupper. That's boobies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Jimmy got it. Yeah, it has to be the number 10. There is one coming up that has no 10 in it, but it's still worth 10. Because it was just funky. Because I will cover that fact when we get there. So it was, it made me laugh in a very deep voice.
Okay, well. That's funny.
Oh, that can probably happen.
Door hinge.
Store hengepupper. Big
You guys are nerds.
I don't know.
Goofball.
It's Norwegian.
All right, I'm going to grab another beer.
So a pupper is a store hinge then. Is that what you're saying?
Pupper is Norwegian for boobies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it,
Now then
is
would
it
be
called-
huge puppers.
is it
Okay.
Oh,
puppers?
you don't say puffers. You say pupper.
So,
Oh,
puppers.
poopers.
What's a
Sounds like
puppers?
poopers. That's
No, it's not. Oh, it's you. It's you. P-U-P-P.
puppers. I said that.
No, not the no.
You said
No,
P.
it's not an S on the end.
Fuck
no.
that. You're
Yeah.
fucking stupid language. God
Hang
damn
on,
it.
my beer didn't.
Hey, I need to learn it. Like I can talk English, but you can't learn one fucking word in English.
You had years of practice. Here I am trying to figure out one damn word. It ain't even working for me. Hardly at all.
Well, we don't. Yeah, don't put the S. It's puppers. So I don't.
Pupper.
No,
There we
it's not
go.
like
And says pupper. And says
All
pupper.
right.
pupper.
I had to grab a different beer. Hang on.
Hangende pupper. Yeah, there you
Like
go.
poupe. There you go. Poupe. Okay.
Mhm. The saggy boobies.
Cool Pierre.
When
Oh,
did
that
the
is
Syrian
goofy.
talk got into like about saggy boobies in Norwich? I don't know.
Ah, boy, that's so much better. I opened a whole, I just bought these beer. I opened an entire 16-ounce can, and the seal, it wasn't sealed. And when I opened it, there was no, like, carbonation in it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Tasted bad, so I poured it out. Got a different one.
Hey, you know that
Right to
I'm loving
mill it
that
and
hair
sell 'em.
color on you, Anne. I really do like that color on you.
Okay, so you rewrite that song in red now, so you're gonna.
Yeah, I did. I changed it to red, and I'm gonna keep it there unless you
But
change it again.
You have to sing it then, so I can get it.
Yeah, I did last time. Remember? I did it a few days ago.
Well, yeah,
And
but
I
you have
said
to
the
sing it
red
so
hair.
I can get it. You know, on a
Oh,
yeah.
you're right. I'll have to re-record it. You're right.
Yeah. Because you got all that flirty shit too with it. It
Mm-hmm.
makes it sexy.
All righty.
Yeah, the bridge I didn't. You're right.
Nick.
The bridge
yeah,
part.
yeah.
I didn't share that. You're right. Makes her sexy, don't it, Sam? Yep. Looks like Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't want to drink a beer that has been transported without a seal on it across the United States. So that stuff can get bacteria in it. Don't want that. All right.
She is, huh?
7:25, and I'm going to spin. So let me share this screen so we can catch
Dixie.
back up here.
Go down, when you go down.
StreamYard.
Hello, Jody.
Hello, Fulton.
Damn, you scared the crap out of me. Hey,
Sounds like Jerry Seinfeld when I say it like that. Hello, Fulton. Like Newman. Gosh, I won again. Yay.
I'm just going pizza for ticket.
Yeah.
I won again.
what
Yay.
the fuck is wrong with you? Somebody else
Rigged.
is talking about it. Yeah.
Recount.
You're gonna go ahead and get it.
I'll just keep going until I don't win. I won again.
What
Yay.
the fuck?
Well, that's 30 entries for me.
He wins more than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Samantha.
There you go, Samantha. Oh, it's still rigged.
Well,
What
I
the
will
hell is
say
that?
one of the
Yeah.
reasons
I
I,
don't know.
win a lot is I'm
Yeah.
simulcasting to Facebook and YouTube, and I get 2 entries. So
Mhm.
when I post it in the chat
I
here,
did that. I did that once
Hello.
a couple months ago, and I didn't win once.
Fulton, you got to fix your audio, buddy. That's really, really loud. I had to mute you. So
yeah.
whatever's going on where you're at, it's
Oh yeah, I
bad.
forgot to
So
set the next one up. This is a good one. Hang on, I gotta give the facts on this one.
yeah, it's still pretty.
All right, hashtag.
I want to drink a beer that has been transported without a rest period. Yeah, you still
Yeah,
loud.
there's some noise going. Yeah, I keep unmuting to check.
Don't do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel bad, but it's. We'll wait till he gets out of that area. I know he's in the car, probably stopped or something.
So here's a fun fact. Pollen is all
Tree
male.
splooge. Tree splooge. Wow.
Huh.
You're a genius.
They said it was all male, and when it hits a target to cross pollinate, it has to burrow and make a hole. Remind you of anything?
That is funny. You learn something new every day, though. That's a fun fact.
It is. Well, I learn a little bit every week when I set up these little top 10 things.
Yeah, these have always been fun, though.
I'm a wealth of useless knowledge. I'll tell you that.
But you make
I
it
do-
funny as well. Yeah, that's what I like
Yeah.
about it.
I do
That's the
really good at trivia. I know Chatio was talking about doing trivia with his, like at a bar or whatever, and they had a perfect score one night.
Shut up.
Hashtag Big Daddy
Okay,
H.
yeah, but
Have a hashtag.
He's an asshole.
I've got
man.
some espresso for you, Jody.
I have to love him.
Huh?
I hope you feel better, Big Daddy.
Oh, Big Daddy. Much love, dude.
Miss Big Daddy up here.
Miss you. I know. We need
Yeah,
to hear
their
some of that
internet won't support.
beautiful music.
How you feeling, Jody?
I don't know if Big Daddy H heard me, but he didn't have a hashtag on there.
Oh, yeah, Big Daddy, you have to put the hashtag.
And
There he
it's
goes.
Downlander Ingalls family. There's no space between hash and P.
Between hash and
There it is. He got that one.
hash in Norway. Well, yeah, it's maybe the same in English. I don't. Hash is yeah.
Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lori.
He's a little out of it. Yeah, I understand.
Oh, you talking about pissing yourself off. Holy Nikes. I went to put the
Aw.
LED lights up and I bought this 18-foot strip. Well, it's 20-foot strip of lights because I have 6-foot shelves and I was going to do under this one, and this one. So I could do blue lights across there. Hooked them all up and I bought these, this cable because I don't want lights going up. I wanted the 4-pin no light cable and then these connectors. And I hooked them all up the first time and I hit blue and the top one was blue, but these were a little more purple. So I tried to crank up the blue on it and then the top one went off. So, and it wouldn't come back on. So I took the cable apart. I redid another cable because I had plenty of the 4-pin wire. But when you squeeze those clamps down on there, it is a devil pulling them back apart again. And like it was jabbing under my fingernails. And I thought after the 5th time of changing the cable out, I thought I was going to lose my thumbnails from trying to pry those things apart. And yeah, there was a lot of very loud words being said that I would need TVMA for. And I tried it so many different ways and I could not get the top strip to come back on again. And I didn't have any more LED strip left. So I just took it all down, packaged it back up and sent it back to Amazon and said defective. And I said that on both products, and because I had no idea which one was defective. I didn't know if it was the 4-pin cable, the connector, the strip, whatever. I tried rewiring it a different way. The bottom 2 worked fine, but that one would not light up. And so, yeah. And not knowing what the problem was and trying all these different things, and nothing made it work. I was like, yeah, screw it. And I did the research, so I did not have too many lights, because you can only run so many off of the little transistor thing for the 12 volt. But I could have ran 3 more off of it, but I didn't. It was plenty of power going to them. They just, I don't know, something was wrong in the connection somewhere.
So, anyways, Jody, at my theater today, they had to put a new arcade game,
Mm-hmm.
and they took out the Fast and Furious game out.
Okay.
So it's like a new run of it.
Is that,
Heat game. It's like a heat racing game or something.
okay. And is that like a full console arcade thing?
I think so. Yeah, it's kind of like the original one.
Sit down and drive. What was that arcade game that had the steering wheel in it? What was that called? I used to play it a long time ago. The one where you hit the checkpoints and then you'd get more time. I forget what it was called, but it was you drive down highways and stuff, dodging big trucks and all that. Nowadays, they give away tickets and stuff at those Chuck E. Cheese's and Dave and Buster's and all that. Oh, Cruising USA. That was it. That was it, Twisted.
Somebody's here. There you
That
are.
was it. Cruising USA. Yeah, I used
Hey,
to play
Twisted.
that.
Hey guys.
Grandpa, do you see Sheba or Lori's coming?
Yeah, so who I know Sam got hit
Yeah, I
a
did.
little with the springtime. Who else got hit with springtime?
I got it's allergies,
Uh-huh.
I always get hoarse around this time of year because of all the shit in the air.
Oh yeah.
And takes about a month or so to really clear up. If I don't have Afrin, which is this nasal spray that I take, and it opens me up and whatever, like as far as breathing and stuff goes. I can't even smell or taste nothing. Yeah, when I don't take that.
Oh yeah, I hate it when you lay down in bed and then you like whatever nostril is low, it just stops,
I
and
hate
then I
that
get
shit. Yeah.
tired of breathing out of that one, so I turn over the other way, and then it goes over there and stops that one up.
That's why I take the Afrin. I know it's probably not great to always use nose spray, but I only use it when it gets like that bad where I just can't breathe at all. Because it is literally, it instantly breaks it up and it works. And I'm not kidding, a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I'm very averse to taking medication or pain pills or anything like that because I don't want my body to build a tolerance up to it. I
Yeah.
want it to work when I want it, when I need it.
Right.
And
That's
I've
why, yeah,
probably,
you take it
yeah,
as needed only.
yeah, and I've probably overdone it a few times with not taking something, that I'd
Oh,
rather
yeah.
err that way. But I did take something the other night to help me sleep because it was like out of control at that point. And I was
How,
like,
so you don't do good with antihistamines or anything like that?
I do take an allergy pill every
Uh-huh.
day, but there's a
Oh,
low
okay.
thing, like, and I switch around between Xyzal and um, oh, Costco brand stuff, different things and
I'd
switch around.
I didn't
Uh,
like how drowsy they all made me, so
yeah,
I didn't. I don't take that shit. I
turn into
just the
droopy
nose
dog.
spray. Well, yeah, there's
Imagine maybe
nothing.
Zyrtec.
What?
I said you can probably take Zyrtec.
Hard to hear you, Bolton.
Take take what?
Zyrtec.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Zyrtec, yeah, that's another one
That's
I
what
take.
they gave my son for his allergies. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
but he
supposed
only
to.
takes it when it gets bad.
Yeah, you're supposed to switch around if you take them a lot. You're supposed to switch between them because one becomes less
Take a chick.
effective if you keep taking it. I know JV's hangout. I don't know what I was thinking. I do the Saturday sip along, and this was a Thursday giveaway, and I got them cross pollinated. That's what this whole show's about tonight is pollen.
I was lurking in JV's last night toilet.
So after yesterday's live stream, I up and decided on a whim to go down to Schwabenhof's, that German pub I play at, and do their open mic night. That was fun.
Yeah, JV,
There
I'm
were
not
really
high
cool
on it.
people
I'm
there.
low on it.
I always think Big Daddy would be good, like in a place like that. I bet people would just freaking come from all over the place to fill up that pub to listen to him play.
Probably.
Absolutely.
They would. He would do so good up here. Because that's the type of we just had an Alaskan musician pass recently, Hobo Jim. He was amazing. Your dad has a feel like that to him.
Yeah,
And
and he's so natural with it. It's just
yeah,
he doesn't
yeah.
like I mean, it. I know he's listening, and I don't want to. It's awesome, but there's nothing in it that makes people go, "Oh my God, that just gave me the chills" or anything. But there's also nothing about what we do that is off-putting. It's all very mid-range. What we do,
Hmm.
and technically correct and mid-range. And, like if you get some of these folks that can come in and belt out these high notes and be like, ooh, I just had goosebumps, that's the people that make the big, big bucks. But
Darkness, hello.
so, yeah, we always just did it for fun.
Heck yeah.
But like I was saying on our stream or one of my streams is we know our limitations, I mean, we know where we can go and where we can't go. What's up, Kane? All right, what time is it? 7:40. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spin this one. I always like doing it about 5 before so I can get the next one ready.
Blush, blush. Oh, you know you're awesome.
Yes. First time I heard his voice, I was like, "Oh damn!" He gave me a chill because it sounded just like the other guy.
Yes, I love him.
All right, Pollen is tree splooge.
I've
Here
got
we
it
go.
back
Who's gonna win that one?
Samantha in second.
Mm-hmm.
It's
This gener-
Newfoundland Ingalls
Family.
Congrats, Ingalls family.
Down.
Looking
Everyone
like
wants
it
to be a gamer. Right?
What you got there, Fulton? I'll be right back.
Hey, Emma.
It is a what is it?
You
It's a
guys,
dirty bit cookie.
I will say Newfoundlander Ingalls family. If it
Ooh.
sounds blasé when I say yay, Newfoundland, I'm not trying to. I just can't. I can't go high with my voice at all.
That's the old
So,
one. Yeah.
yay to you.
Honey,
What? Jelly
and
bean
it's,
cookie. Interesting.
yeah,
Hmm.
from there's one called
New one will come
Jelly
soon.
Belly, one of those candies.
Mm.
I want to get some of
We got
those.
somebody in the basement here. Park Nest.
All right.
Hello, my friend.
One sec. Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm
And
good.
there's the
Been
next.
on what is it? Just Canadian Scrappers Live. It's been on the panel.
Very cool. How you doing?
I'm good. Past me bedtime, but thought I'll just come up anyway,
Yeah,
even if it's
you
for a
like
short
it.
while.
Awesome.
Show willing.
Yeah, he does giveaways right now, and if you follow the hashtags in the chat and post them, you can enter yourself for a giveaway and win stuff. It's cool.
We would
It's
have
fun.
to work out shipping on that though.
Yeah,
And I gotta feed my dog, so I'll be back.
out of this country. Park Nest.
Yeah, there's
My cake.
David Bays. Is that right? Or is it? No, it's Alex Briere. Yeah, Alex Briere has won before. And he's in Canada, but his brother or some brother-in-law or brother something is in the States up in Minnesota or wherever. And I'm able to ship it there and then they can get, he can pick it up.
Nice.
It's hashtag 10 tiny pollinators. Fuck's sake.
Well, I read a fact on this that said there's all kinds of pollinators, large and small, and it said here are 10, and it actually said here are 10 tiny pollinators, and it started with the honeybee. And I didn't read them all, but I thought that was a good hashtag, 10 tiny pollinators.
Hey, Pepper.
That is funny.
Hi, Pepper.
That Pepper's Country Club always gets me every time I see him. I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah, me too. Now Peppers, I've tried, and Peppers has had a lot of entries in past drawings, but this time there was no Peppers in this quarter, and I just put it down as Peppers. I know who it is. Has an entry from last week, so hopefully
Nice.
can jump in here in these last few weeks and get some entries. It only takes one to win, but
Hey, Pepper.
Oh
Gaffer.
man, I saw it too. I wasn't gonna comment, but
I got it.
It's complicated, honey. It's complicated.
you man.
No, there was a guy when I was in high school. He tried to throw the line out. It's not the size of the ship; it's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah.
And somebody immediately said the only people that say that are people with tiny, and so, or he actually said with 4-inch, and so everyone started calling him Quad Runner.
Hold on. Okay. No, no, I'm not going there. I know, Gaffer. Yeah.
I'll jump up. All right. Okie dokie.
Who's gonna jump up?
Jump up. Don't hit yourself in the head when you do it though.
Cat
Wait,
is big.
let's see, Sheba. Wow, I don't see. Oh no, it was well, we're on a different one now.
Yeah, you need the hashtag that
Yeah, 10
is right
tiny
now is right this one
pollinators.
right here.
Yeah, right there.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's I know I spelled it, like comical.
I think it's funny when men feel like they need to announce that. Usually 9 times out of 10, it's the opposite when they're willing to brag. I'm telling you right now, the quietest man in the room
They're
is the
done
one with the equipment.
Yeah, that's what the guy. I went to a golf course with some vendors, and they were like, "Hey, let's go play golf." And we came out, and I'm in this little Lexus, little IS 300, and I parked in this spot, and this dude comes in with his truck, and it's jacked up, and he's got huge mud tires on it, and KC lights, and all this shit all over it. And we're walking out to the car, and I'm going to my car to put the clubs in my trunk, and they see me walking toward this truck, and one of the vendors, he goes, "Man, is that your truck?" And I said, "No, my dick's bigger than that." Because that's exactly every time.
It's quarter to one over here. Well, it's a bit after quarter, but.
And I have nothing against somebody having a big mud truck, but this thing had never seen dirt. This was asphalt driven, 8 miles a gallon. If that.
Like you kind of treated it as like a novelty truck. It sounds like.
Well, I think I've only washed my XC90 twice, and I've never vacuumed it, so it doesn't look like it's been.
Yeah.
I just want to say, here in Texas, we must have a lot of small penises going around because there are a lot of people here with big, clean trucks. And I always make jokes.
They've never left the tarmac.
I'm almost offended.
Now, if somebody has a truck and they're using it, nothing against that at all. But this was absolutely a guy with a lot of money that went and bought himself a big old truck, and
It's the 4-wheel drive doesn't work, so it's stuck in front-wheel drive.
That car is cool though. I like it.
Well, Volvo XC90. Yeah.
We don't got nothing like that here. Not in Alaska, at least.
I know exactly what the problem is. It's the module for the rear differential that's not working.
JV, you are cracking.
Oh goodness!
I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm gonna have to get him on a live.
He was live yesterday. I was working.
JV.
I know, but I'm saying pull him up on a panel.
Well,
Get him on a
Well, you gotta do Zoom next, so you got the room for a lot then.
I've got the Zoom set up. I've got it all. I just been using the StreamYard because more than 10 people are really stepping over each other. Think about it.
It's not good.
I think we were saying this on your live, weren't we, Sam? We were saying, any more than 10, it can be a bit much to handle.
It can.
So it seems
Ahoy, Groovy.
More than
it seems
enough
to be
for
sort
him to
of sensible limit just 10 on
Yeah.
the panel.
Yeah,
More than that, you just
probably makes sense.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah,
Ahoy,
just say
Groovy.
there's a cap. So yeah, you're right. Probably just do Zoom and just put a 10-person cap on it. I like that idea.
so yeah. So StreamYard, yeah, it's
Oh,
handy in
good.
that respect.
That's a good
A lot of
idea.
people, some people have issues with audio on StreamYard.
I
Yeah.
don't use Zoom. I
Most
tried
of
it
the time,
once. I'm like,
it's fine, but
Missing a poncho, man. If you're missing a poncho, that whatever. If they're going to make a big deal out of it, go down to the Salvation Army and buy a poncho. It doesn't look the same. Shredded. So yeah, it got shredded.
it's just a blanket with a hole in the middle for your head.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what he means though. Turn in for what?
He's retiring, so he's got
Oh
to turn in
yeah.
his gear.
You
Yeah.
have to turn in that freaking gear that they give you?
Well, not your uniforms that you buy, but all the other gear that you have. Yeah, you have to web belts, ponchos, duck boots. If
Is
you
that stuff you've had to purchase though?
no, it's stuff they
Okay, I
issue.
was gonna say because that's horseshit. All right, cool. That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of your issued like helmets, all that type of stuff that you don't buy, but you get a clothing allowance and you buy your uniforms, and all the patches and everything. You get to keep that, but
Yeah.
it could
did
be.
you froze up? Oh,
Did I freeze?
sound
He
like
got quiet. He
Okay.
Well, quiet.
I was saying that most of even our boots we purchased, if we went because you get full leather, you can get the jump boots they can breathe a little, but yeah, a $35 poncho, yeah. But like they issued when I was in Montana, we had what we call duck boots, and they were like waterproof, like insulated things, and we didn't buy those. They issued them to us. We had to give them back, but I didn't want them
Really?
anyway. Looked like Bozo the Clown walking around.
Go goose stepping in your boots.
What? Those things must stink after a while. I'm sorry. All them people wearing them, turning them in, giving
Oh,
them back.
there's a liner that goes in them,
Okay.
and you
It's
pull
like those
it.
boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Wouldn't hold
care.
up through that.
When
Kathy.
when you wear shoes, they start to form to your feet. And
Yeah.
Yeah, there's they have an insole and a liner. It's a wool liner thing. The
Mhm.
boots that they keep, it's just an outer like rubber shell.
Mhm.
Awesome. Congrats, Lori. That's great. Long weekends are the best.
Well, I'll be having another weekend away. Be going back to the
Jody,
caravan.
Yeah,
Lori wants to know where in Montana.
Great Falls. I was in
used to
Missiles
hang
for
around Butte and Bessemer a
a
lot.
year and a half.
Bozeman. Oh, sorry, Bozeman.
Oh, you mentioned Bozeman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we called it Boozman.
Butte and Bozeman. Butte and Bozeman, but Montana is what they
Yeah,
called it.
but-
We're there was
They
this
called it-
comedian we
thinking of
saw,
Zephyr and Cochrane.
and he was joking about how there's hardly no people in Montana, and so when they are driving around, they do the finger wave, but really they're counting how many people pass by. Oh, there's one. So it's like pretty funny, hardly nobody there, but it's beautiful. Lots of deer.
Well, and when I was there, they didn't have a speed limit. It was right after I left. They made them enforce or put a speed limit. So we would drive 100 miles per hour on those straight ass highways, between, we called it Boozman and Butt and all that way back then,
That's where Lori is. She says she's a MAFB. Woohoo!
I think they were about one of the last states to have a speed limit.
Yeah, Malmstrom was cool. I went there a lot there. That's where I found out. I had no idea cars came with block heaters until I was in at Malmstrom, and all the cars had. I was like, "What the hell? Does all the cars have this cord hanging out the front? You know, look like an extension cord." And oh, it's a block heater for the winter time. I was like, "Great," because if my car needs a little heater on it, then I'm going to freeze my patooties off. All right, let me share this and spin for this one. And when I say yay, whoever won, I'm not being sarcastic. I just can't get excitable with my voice right now.
His enthusiasm is in little supply, people.
10 tiny pollinators. Who will this be? Maybe me. It is Peppers.
Oh,
All right,
yay!
congrats, Jeremy.
I'm doing it for bourbon. Yay! Peppers won.
All right.
Yay!
Hooray.
Oh, goofballs.
He can win those 24 snifters.
Now, the rest of this I didn't get off of, well, most of it. Let me see.
About
there's a
time,
couple
you
more.
turkey.
All right. That I got from my research. But this was from my personal experience.
No. Well, I will do it for you, Gaff.
Yeah, Lori, if you have a way to cut and paste, but I know that's hard for you because you're not able to see very well. Dang, best thing I can do is tell you, maybe get somebody to start helping you out with that. That way you can enter the giveaways, or even, I don't know, see if there's something. Yeah.
I think there were a few minutes between the last, or over the past 3 or 4 days that I've used 10 tissues in a single minute.
You're so creative with these.
I would go
I
in
love
a
it.
sneezing fit.
Right. All right, Funky Uncle John, I'm taking yours. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, there was one. I was on this meeting and I messaged everybody ahead of time and I said, I'm not even turning my audio on. I'm not turning my video on because I look like freaking Lurch from the Addams Family right now. And I sound worse. And because today actually you rang, I mean, I sound like him today, but I couldn't say anything. And I was trying to rest my voice as much as possible. And so I gave an update to the meeting ahead of the meeting and typed out, my bullet points and said, here's my update when we hit roundtable. So don't even call on me. So.
And I just wanted to tell you that my husband went to the store today. They didn't have any there.
Oh, time.
What, condoms?
Tell them that they can special order them.
Well,
Go
I'm not telling him anything.
Well, you can tell him I told you.
Ah, jeez.
Come on, tell Mark. Come on.
Mark, Ann said that you should tell the store to special order them for you, the Twinkies. Okay. Fucker.
Thank you. Love you, Mark.
Yeah, he said he'll do that. He'll do that tomorrow. Get right on it.
Have to love that guy.
So I have a poll question for the panel here. The Hostess cupcakes. The chocolate one has the white little swirly thing across the top.
Yeah.
Has anyone had the strawberry one? It looks exactly the same, only it's like a strawberry cake with the
Right.
pink icing with the swirl. or orange. I'm sorry, it's orange. It's not
No,
strawberry. It's orange.
don't bring up orange with me.
Well, Big
Carrot
Daddy
and
Ace says that's his favorite, and I was going to try one, but then I got this crap, and so when I get over this, I'm going to try an orange Hostess cupcake.
Kathy, just send me an address and I will send you Twinkies.
Did you between Mark and my son when he told me to go fuck myself right on panel?
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
Yeah, didn't he, Jody?
I'm a witness. I saw it.
I heard it.
Oh,
I was like, oh, dude.
Oh yeah. It was fun.
I don't know where he gets that shit at.
You really get that Italian thing out there. When it's yeah. No, yeah. I enjoy that.
Oh my goodness. No, I was like, oh wow, that's brazen. Yeah.
You can take.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I should be like Droopy Dog more often. I've got 25 on the eyeball. That's the most I've had in a while. Maybe I
Big
should
Daddy
come up
says-
here and just be like, "What's up, everybody?"
You also sound like Eeyore a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Especially when I go, "Hello."
Say, I lost my tail again.
Yeah. No. And I'm starting to get the little high pitch, but if you notice, I forget. I put a little more inflection on my voice, and then I have to turn and cough. It just, bam.
Nobody notices me.
Yeah. I'm just here on the panel.
Damn, you really sound down.
Where's my orchid?
Let's go in.
But like I said, I'm not feeling that bad anymore. I may not do a bourbon review this week either. I don't think I will at this point.
You can't smell it. No point.
Well,
I'm
you
thinking.
know, I want to be 100% because I don't want to get on there and review a bourbon and be like, oh, this is not good or this is awesome or whatever, and it not be accurate. Oh yeah, Big Daddy Ace said that was his birthday cake. That's what he wanted, orange Hostess cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
I might try one now. But how many times have y'all done something where I'll be like, oh man, I used to love those as a kid. That's gonna be a treat. I'm gonna get them, and then you get it. It's like, what the hell is this? How did I ever like that?
Yeah. Taste buds change.
Usually it's sweet stuff.
I think some of it has to do with taste change, and I think some of it has to do with crappy ingredients that they learned to make them cheaper over the years, and they do it slowly. But if you skip and you don't have them, it's like a shock, And they're using way more corn syrup than cane sugar, and all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Wait, I started this one for 8:00. I'm not late. Oh shoot, 8:00. Well, we'll do it at 8:15. I was supposed to be doing the put me in right now. I forgot. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. All right. You know what? We have 16 entries on the wheel right now. If anybody wants, you got about another minute. Hurry up. Put it in. 10 tissues a minute. Hashtag 10 tissues a minute. Get you 10 entries.
You heard it, guys. Put it in.
And then I'm going to do the Everybody gets a trophy. All right. And if you missed this one, don't worry. There'll be more. But I'm going to spin this one right now because we have to do where I get to write down a whole bunch of names. Don't land on me. Yay, Chatty. All right. The wheel is being very distributed tonight. Knock on wood. All right. Now I'm going to put start. Put me in. There it goes. And you can even misspell this. I'll write your name down. You can put me in. You can put part me in. I don't care. Yep. You can put me in right now. She didn't even put F in there.
It shouldn't be my line, but oh.
There you go.
All right, cool.
Nuts.
And Chatty-O. I could sing the Chatty-O song. Big Daddy H.
Twisted.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I just said the next one was Twisted. Kathy.
And Kathy.
And Lori loves Montana.
All right.
Mr. Fulton.
Right, I'm gonna get going.
Oh, okay.
It's late over. It's just gone 1:05. I'm up at 7:30. So I really should be going to bed. Thanks for having me up.
Slowly and moist. You have to hashtag it, Gaffer.
See you later.
Fulton.
See you later, Bergman. Always on. Hello.
Board. Oh.
Took me in, out, shaking on. Yeah.
Alright. Newfoundlander.
How does that snoozing go there, Gaffer?
Always on said hello, fine people. All right, cool. Well, Cool Running's already in. Yeah.
There's RB and Little J.
I'll give him John.
Joe is not here.
See you later, and Jimmy Lacari.
Lori, Shiba B. Now it's put me in.
Yeah, it's all you have to do is type "put me in," and I'll give you an entry on the wheel.
Who are you talking to, Gaffer? Well, I know you're talking to Cool Running, but
All right, well,
you mean me? I mean, I'm harmless.
I'm guilty of taking your eye out. That's what that is.
I'm harmless. Come on now.
Crazy Ann doesn't put your eye out; she takes your whole head off. That's what.
Jesus Christ, back for that. They're not that big, I told you.
Yeah, I'll bring up something in an after party I saw one time.
Oh. Shake it all about.
Get hold of that. Put your left foot in, you take your left foot out.
That's what it's all about, you guys.
And in this case, it would be put the left one in, you take the left one out. Put the left one in, you shake them
I
both
see and
off.
I know. Uh-huh. Did I comment on that? Oh, damn. Not much
All
to
right.
see you. Yeah.
Anybody else want to type "put me in" any form or fashion? I've got Crazy Ann, Cool Running, Chatty O, Big Daddy H, Twisted Art Lady, Kathy Bates, Lori Loves Montana, Fulton Mraz, Bored Old Fart, Newfoundlander Ingalls Family, Funky Uncle John, and Jimmy Lacari. If I did
Put
not call
Samantha
your
in there
name,
because she's busy.
I do not have you
Sorry,
on
I
the
got
list.
it. I'll do it. I'm doing it. 1 second. Put me in,
No
coach.
worries. Always on.
Put me in, coach. Put me in. It just sounds weird.
And
Yeah, it does.
It does.
You sound a little bit excited there, so I was like a little bit worried. I could say more stuff, but
I thought because if we were on panel that we were automatically put in.
Yeah.
no,
I have
Oh.
nothing to put in.
I'm such a
changed it.
damn stickler for the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you get that teacher look again.
Do 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 do.
Somebody typed a few weeks ago, "putteth me in it," because I used to do the "putteth me in it" for tennis.
Mm-hmm. Only kind of like being, you know, you wanna. Baby, how are you doing? Kathy. Was it good for you too? Oh, baby. You know it.
The TVMA is not up.
Why
Naughty,
is
naughty,
that?
naughty.
It should be up from the start when you have me on the panel, for fuck's sake.
Well,
I
whatever.
know that. I'm
It's
starting. I had to take 3 aspirin just to get through this.
Yeah.
when I do the after party, that's when the show stops, or
I'll
if
be,
somebody wants
I'll
to
be
do
so
an after
fucking drugged
party
up I won't even know that it's an after party.
I actually already have a live set up
for,
for less than an hour from now.
okay, good, we'll go to Twisted after this.
If we want to. If y'all want to.
I think it will be bedtime for me then.
Oh, if we want to, I mean, because normally what I do is I say, hey, this ends the normally scheduled broadcast, and I just switch the like snifter to MA, and we just keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, me
No.
is around. Like, you know, Bless is still here.
I mean, it's up to Twisted. I mean, if you want to do it live, I don't know if you. I mean, I've got hours out the wazoo.
Well, I mean, we could be live at the same time too if you want to stay live. That's not a big deal. My niece is starting a YouTube channel here
okay.
anytime now, and I'm helping her get used to the YouTube thing.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to be with me.
Oh.
So it won't be. How old is your niece?
She's 24.
Oh, well, see, she can be
Oh.
TVMA.
Make sure,
Oh my
make
gosh, I
sure
was
she's
thinking.
very versed on. Just
I
that
I
she
don't-
didn't want to be like, oh, that's sweet. We have a
Pictured like a 12-year-old. Yeah.
No
That's what I
worries.
pictured.
She is very much like her aunt. Just
I've seen photos, I think, of the
Oh,
two of
come
you.
on, Twisted.
What?
I saw her on panel with you, Twisted Art Lady. Holiday. 2 days
Oh,
ago.
did you?
What?
Oh,
Yeah. I was lurking.
What'd you say?
she's way cuter. She is so. I mean, she's
Where was
so
she?
awesome. She was on my panel the other
I
night.
saw it the day after, I think.
All right.
Or, yeah.
She was
you got
on
a
your
long
panel,
video.
Twisted?
Yes, ma'am. And she's
Oh.
supposed to be back tonight.
Oh, okay.
All
You
right.
got a long video that day.
Just make sure you warn her about some of the crazies and the wickeds and
Yeah.
the very sweet people.
It's not all
Yeah.
fun with YouTube.
No.
It's true.
She'll be alright. She's more thug than I am.
Yeah. All of assholes.
All right. Here's
So where's my son?
Colin?
Well, yeah, do you have more than one?
There.
I got two of them.
Well, yeah, you have. I said it before
You-
you said it. But
Are you kidding me right now? All
I
right.
said it before
I don't
you
even
said
know
it.
your.
bitch. Come
I
on.
don't even know your
Always
niece.
on. I'm drinking Miller Lite because I can't taste it anyway.
10 sinus person.
Twisted.
Stop.
I don't even know your niece, and I'm starting to get protective already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely has her own back for sure. She'll get mean if she needs to.
So what I was hearing from Twisted is maybe we all don't want to go dive bomb the panel over there because if her no matter how old you are, if you're just getting used to like going live and everything, it can get pretty hectic. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. Actually, she said to me that she's been thinking about making some kind of a social media thing, YouTube or TikTok or something. And I said, well, you can just do both and make it from the same name, you know. But she's perfect for social media. She is very entertaining
Awesome.
and talented in different ways.
Awesome.
Didn't you fall asleep at the end there? Or did you just forget
Me?
about shutting down the screen?
I forgot to shut it down, yeah. I was very happy, okay.
Oh,
In different
there for a
ways.
minute I thought Ann said there's a lot of snakes out there.
Well,
So-
I'm sorry, my headphones go in and out.
oh yeah, I know. Oh, okay.
Did I leave the live last night?
I don't know because I was in bed then.
Well, when I opened my laptop lid this morning, it was replaying Sam's live, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, then you ended it. If not, it can keep running for 24 hours. So, yeah.
I didn't know if I had dropped off gracefully or not.
Yeah, well, went to bed
Get a
around
dog.
9 o'clock Eastern time. So, yeah.
She's so pretty.
I'm sorry I said Eastern time, Kat. You can forgive me, but yeah.
I heard.
Well, that is what he knows, you know. 9 o'clock Eastern time. Can't say Norwegian. Well, I can say Norway. I went to bed 3 o'clock my time. Yeah. But then you can figure out yourself.
All right, but put me in for 10 for this time block is hashtag 10x sinus pressure. So if you're just coming in and you don't understand why people keep typing the same thing over and over again, that's why. If you type hashtag 10x sinus pressure just the way it's spelled on the screen, you will have a chance to get 10 entries into the quarterly drawing for this 15-minute time block.
Such a happy dog. Happy Luffy.
And then we're going to speed things up after this.
Speed it up.
Yeah, because I have 3 more after this one, and we're gonna bullet round on this thing and get them over with.
You will. You're beautiful. It's true.
Shove that ball up in my ass.
I love that dog.
That is what we're going to sing, you know. I was hoping for that.
She just got brushed. She loves it.
Yeah.
Nice.
See how we just glossed over what crazy.
What?
Floof, you're messing my bed up.
I was thinking that Sam was belting that song that one.
I know.
No.
And we're not in the after party phase yet.
Okay.
No,
all right.
that one song, you know, the "You're Beautiful" song by James Blunt. I always sing parodies of that song to her
Well, I want to hear that.
because I'm a nerd.
And who said that? Was Kat out? She's talking to her dog like a kid. Well, we all do that.
I always do. I always do.
A baby voice, you know.
I talked to them like
Okay.
3.
Hang on.
Put me in. I already sent one to you, but here's another
I,
one.
I'm going to write that down. I may have missed one. I went ahead and wrote that down.
Okay.
There we go.
Aw. Put me in. Already sent one to you, but here's another.
Yeah,
There you
One
go.
just in case you didn't see
I
it.
did.
Yeah.
I did put it down. Now I put it down as Sheba B because that's what's going to pop up on the wheel. So
How old is Sky now? 6 months?
7.
7.
Almost.
Oh.
Yeah. She's almost 7 months. She was born in October.
let's see where we are. 13 entries, 18 people in here. If you miss this one, don't worry. We're about to hit the fire round where we do several put me in a row.
I think one will fall asleep, maybe.
I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to do this. I saw Crazy Ant's picture. I saw Sam's picture. I see lots of folks in this. Cool running. Look at how
Congrats,
the
Cool
wheel
Running.
is sharing the wealth.
Cool Running. The winner today.
All right, let me cross that off, and then I'll stop sharing my screen and prep the next one because, again, this is fire round. Here we go. Got to get them in quick. Oh, you got to be quicker than me.
Nothing wrong with a quickie.
Put it in quick. Put it in quick.
Quick round. I should wait to go up before the TVMA.
All right. Now, again, capitalization does not matter.
Oh, there's Sky. Hey, puppy.
Oh, she is so
Put it in
big.
quick.
What did it do?
Hey, baby.
Baby. She's so pretty. I love her to death.
Hashtag Ken Howard Pollen Sport.
And again, if I don't come across as excited because you won, it's not because I'm not excited for you.
It's because he hasn't had his bourbon. That is why.
Well, it's because my
there we
sinuses
go.
are still there, like acting up, and my voice is this way right now.
Oh, I blame it on the bear. You haven't had the bourbon. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I didn't drink any bourbon tonight. I wouldn't be able to taste it anyway. So, cheers
Strong
to
enough.
Coors or Miller Lite. I actually drank a decent beer last night, and I kind of felt bad today when I drank the decent beer yesterday because I didn't even enjoy it that much. Yep, AM radio. I've got a face for AM radio too. All right, all you listeners out there, are you ready for some cool jams? That's the radio voice. Only if I had a radio show, I'd probably be talking about pollen and shit. Yeah.
Are you okay on that?
Did you see the private?
Lori, you poor woman.
Oh,
She means to say put me in, and it takes it sometimes will use the wrong word.
That put TVMA up there.
oh, really? After what I just put in the private chat?
Yeah, you put it right.
Lori, I don't think she gets it, but it said fuck me in instead of put me in.
I'll have to put this on incident, or well, it doesn't matter because if I don't end the stream anyway, rub me in.
Pepper says rub me in.
Yeah, with my voice this way, I need to record a bunch of podcasts about information security. We're going to make information security sexy. Here we go.
Funny
All right. The 25. We're going to share. We're going to spin. Here we go.
Exclamation.
I got to hurry up and get this TBMA up there.
Put
People
it
are
in.
about to die.
Oh, I got some interesting news to tell Lori later.
Damn. Good luck, everybody. Congratulations goes to
Axe and Nacho.
Cool
hello.
Running again.
Now
Congrats,
it's
Cool
rigged.
Running.
So,
Yeah,
Now
it's
it's
rigged for sure.
there's
Suddenly.
Congrats,
Amy.
Cool Running.
I'm not clapping for you now.
Well, we've had a pretty even keel here.
Yep.
Let me,
Well, they were surprised to win the first time. Second time, that's
well, they
third
need to
time,
pick
and
it up
that's we
because
gotta.
they can use more entries. I guarantee you.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Radio was
the
times
next
3.
one,
Laugh out loud.
I'm not going to put the exclamation mark at the end because I don't hate them that
I gotta
bad.
get
But,
something in there.
all right, here we go. The reason I put this one is because daisies are the worst for allergy pollen.
Kill 10 daisies.
Yeah.
Sound like you're gonna kill a woman.
That's brutal.
I mean, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw that daisies and sunflowers, but I like sunflowers, so I'm not going to kill sunflowers. But when, oh my gosh, look at there,
No, it's Kathy.
Kathy Bates. Right
Stick
there.
it to me. $20. Very nice.
It should be put it in me.
Oh, well.
Stick it to me. Yeah.
Well, she gets.
Oh, you were
20
thinking about
entries.
Twinkies. Sticky? Yeah, that's sticky. Okay, now I see. We're thinking
And if she wins this one, then she'll have 30 all of a sudden, just bam.
Twinkie. Can you make a song about Twinkies and Kathy?
He said he didn't know he was supposed to make a song.
No, I wasn't talking about Joe. There's Samantha.
I'm going to write a song. I already wrote a song. I just need to learn it.
He
About
did.
Twinkies
Yep.
and Kathy?
The round table wanted him to write a song about Twinkies. Peppers wanted Peppers to write a song about Twinkies.
They asked me. I said no. He said he'd do it. Yeah.
So
Well,
if
told me
Peppers,
huh?
I was going to say, if Peppers writes a song about Twinkies, I'll write a song about ding dongs, and then we'll do them back to back.
And ho
He's just, yeah. He's got bigger balls than I do because I wasn't gonna do that one. Fuck no.
Oh, yeah, if you
She'd
have
kill
the-
me if I put something like that out.
If you have the ding dongs or whatever called, you need a ho-hos too.
I'll send Billy to take care of you.
I have to take my mic off. I'll be right back, and then we'll spin, and then we'll do the last one, and then I'll hurry up and get this thing over to TBMA. There we go.
She'll have a
You can
Twinkie
send
song
Billy
tomorrow.
anytime.
I know, but what I'm saying is, if I swear I'll send Billy to take care of you for writing a Twinkie song, you'll have one written tomorrow, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Ooh, baby. She even blushed.
Just kidding. Just kidding. No.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm better than that to steal somebody else's man. She's a sweet girl, I'm sure.
Well, that sounds coinciding.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
It must be about the Twinkie
no,
Queen and her.
and one of the
girl.
one of the round table girls get here.
Yep, she was probably here lurking the entire time, just couldn't help herself. Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, she is far from bashful. I don't know.
She's cool.
She usually is a sweetheart, but between Crazy Ann and bashful, and yeah, come on, you guys
We're
were
all gonna
sweet
have our
at
fun
one
with each
time.
other.
Hey now, I mean, that's it. I don't know what did you bring me
We
up in this.
all have our fun. And literally, like, I'm not kidding. For the last 3 years, Anna and I's friendship has been based off of solely just teasing the shit out of each other. Welcome. Welcome. We welcome you with open arms.
The TVMA is not still not up. Oh.
All right.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yep.
Oh, really? That was a good song for what I just did. All right.
Yep.
I don't want those red raindrops on my head. Not the golden shower.
Yeah, you don't want those raindrops on your head.
I'm not into that stuff.
All right, here we go. We're going to spin this one. 13 entries. Who's it going to be? I'm so excited.
Yeah, you sound really excited.
Daddy-o.
Oh, it's fucking weird.
Now people are multiple winning.
Yeah.
Well, we had more people in here earlier, and now
too late.
You have a better chance of winning. You know, we're back up.
It's one more.
All right, one more. Here we go. I'm gonna crank it up. I'm getting it ready. All right, this Sam can relate to this one.
Almost said something now.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you, Ann.
I didn't.
That's it.
I should have just put Sam is Pollen. That would be rude.
What did you do, Jody?
No voice.
Oh, more longer than that. 10 freaking days, bro.
But it was, I have to put
no
10.
voice for 10 days. Yeah, 10 days would have been better. Or weeks. Fucking days. It has been.
And when I say no voice, I mean absolutely nothing.
Oh, yeah. That first day was real bad.
Yep, it took me through my work day. I had no voice.
Mm-hmm. That's how it was for me that first day.
It wouldn't be bad if my voice stuck like this. Only I could still hit my range if I wanted to. But the problem is, I go back to talking like a, regular old Jody, and then nobody cares.
Yeah, he's sleep typing.
All right, I'm gonna grab. Hopefully, the next beer is not flat.
Yeah. Do. Hello. I didn't want to leave you alone.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I see Twisted has the picture up there.
Oh. Yes, that's my niece and I.
But you surely didn't need any company on your panel last night, Samantha. It was full all the time. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I had a couple people coming in. Yeah, and trying to come in, and I was like, guys, I'm backed up. I can only have 10, and I felt bad because there were people waiting to get in, and literally one would drop and another was there right in its place, and it just kept going like that. It was like, whoa, damn, I might have to use Zoom.
You like that the last time.
It's just fun. We all have fun on those day streams. We goof off. There's nothing else to do for some of us, and it's the people across the pond are up and actually around during that time. So yeah,
yeah, I have fun in the chat.
Busy. Gets busy.
Yeah, I worked too many damn hours in the day for that. I jumped on in. I was watching Crazy Hen and Teresa, and then Jimmy jumped in. Godzilla and King Kong. I mean, and Crazy Ann cannot fly a plane.
I flied it. You saw that on the last round. I flied it, and I shoot those motherfuckers.
She gets so into that stuff. It's funnier than heck. Yeah.
See, so one time she went to take off in a plane and ran into a wall.
Oh, God. Yeah, I did.
And then she got out of the plane and she's like, can I back the plane up. So she gets in it and then it explodes. She's like, nope, can't back it up. But I mean, you took off in a few times, and she would go up, and then she would turn, and then she would start banking down, and then she would bail out.
Yeah.
That was
Well, I don't want to die. I did it the last time. I didn't know it was a sword, but then I was flying the whole fucking the rest of the round. So yeah, I was proud. Oh, now you see it, Yoda. Yeah,
oh
I'm flying.
Shiva, Lori, you got to put spaces in there.
Yeah. Space between no voice spoken. I was space.
Yeah,
Not easy.
but we do have 15 entries. We'll see. This is the last one, so we'll let Lori get it in there if she can put the spaces in.
Well,
Yep,
it's
get it
she's
in there.
that's the problem, guys. She can't see very well.
Oh,
That's why she's having all these issues getting stuff typed in
Yeah.
right and such, and getting on panels and everything
right.
and whatever. She literally is legally blind, cannot really
Mm.
see what. It's hard for her to do all that,
Yeah,
so she
it's
does it by
hard to.
voice, and
I
it
mean, I'd
doesn't put it
love
in
to,
right.
but I'd
I
love
feel
to
like
help.
What's up, Phil?
put the hashtag no voice for 10
I
hours.
know. It is. Now, I'd love to help people, but using the StreamYard giveaway tool, I have no control over it at all.
Yeah.
I'm such a giver. I'd be sitting there correcting everybody's stuff if I could, but I can't.
He's a giver. You heard him. Huh?
Yeah, I got something to give.
How you doing?
How you doing, Spicy?
This is the voice. Now go back to
Everybody
play.
kept. Everybody's people keep coming to me and asking, why'd Phil cancel his Monday live? I'm like, I don't freaking know, but people have lives, and he was probably busy.
Yeah.
I'm like, ask him. But I
Well,
didn't want to bug Phil, so. But people were like, what the heck? Where'd he go? Woo! I was like, dang. People are having spicy withdrawals.
Yeah.
They really are.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They miss you, buddy.
They do.
Well, that didn't take a long time, no?
I realized that after I sent it. Yes, Lori. Yeah, see, there you go. Yep,
I
there
like
you
the
go.
other
Perfect. See? Family stuff. I knew it.
Mhm. See all those snifters running up and down through there.
What sniffer?
The members, but what's cool is on StreamYard, it gives you a symbol.
Oh yeah, on the members. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Samantha got it. You got it. Everybody got it. Oh fuck me!
Well, who said it?
Oh, it was her. I said I had some cool news to tell her. I'm gonna have to get her on private. Yeah, I'll message you about it, lady. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, we're
Pretty
getting
cool
ready
stuff,
to.
though.
We're getting ready to spin.
Gibson the wood. Oh, you did? Ah.
We're going to do it before, right at 8:40. We're almost there.
Does Jody have the vid?
What vid?
I don't know. Phil is asking in the chat there. Oh, COVID? No, it's just
Oh, no.
allergy.
Sinus
Allergy.
allergies. Yeah. I'm getting over it. My voice is still screwed up.
And he don't want to lose his sexy voice.
Yeah. COVID. Yeah, it's like we used to, in the military, we used to joke with each other and be like, Every time somebody would get a little bit sick, we'd be like, "Oh, you got the HIV." That's what it was. HIV. Oh, you got the HIV. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Share. StreamYard. All right. Maybe after this, next week, I'll put deep voice
Set it
for
up with Shadow.
Chatio again.
No, you motherfucker.
Oh, I didn't even see my name pop up there.
Yeah, it didn't
Me
see mine
either.
either. No. No,
Yeah, it
no,
didn't
no,
even
no.
show everybody's name.
It didn't show anybody. It's fucking weird.
It just kept going, Chatio.
Smack your ass, Chatty. Hey,
What?
Blake.
What's up, Blake? We are about to switch this over from the regular scheduled program to Crazy Ann's favorite time of the night.
It should be that when I come up here. You know I can't keep my mouth shut.
All right. So, fuck it. What's up?
Freaking bourbon and the damn burbettes up here. It's literally, you realize you're surrounded by just a bunch of chicks right now, and all by yourself.
Who, me?
Yeah, there's one guy to
I
5
don't
chicks
care.
right now.
Oh,
The bourbon and the burbettes.
That's it. I'll tell you what. I'll do this right here. I'll put me way down here. Now.
Oh, me. Hi, honey. How you doing?
Jeez. A lot of PayPal shit. Laugh out loud.
And that way, Kathy's in charge.
Underneath me.
Oh, God.
Kathy. What the fuck am I talking?
If you can bribe me, it will be fun foreplay. Oh.
What? Do I have this?
Samantha,
Oh,
put
no,
it down. Thank you. Why do you have to leave that up there? Like,
what?
Why not?
Right.
I had to walk away. I had to get some water. I started getting. No, I'm not kidding. I was coughing. It's itchy.
You could have put it down before you went to get your coffee itchy water.
Sorry. Don't put shit like that in the chat. I won't click on it.
Yeah, you like it on top of you.
I guess. I don't.
I guess. I don't care. Fuck it. I got a sexy voice.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing.
Yeah, Lori, that's awesome though. I'm super excited. It's very cool. You're right. And I respect you for making that decision. But yeah, super cool shit.
Oh, Phil, super shattered $5. The calls. He's a moron. Sorry, Phil. Love you, Phil.
All right, there we go. Hey, like I said, doesn't matter. Anytime you get $5, you get an entry for every $1. So I'll make sure I put that down there. Full.
You got 5 on it.
Is your audio better now?
Oh,
yeah, my audio is better.
Okay, there we go.
I bet
anyway,
it was, Lori.
What did you think of the jelly bear I showed you?
Just warning you, we have TVMA. It's come up now.
I know.
Okay, all right.
I got it. Let me have it. What did you think of the jelly bear?
Still hard to hear you.
I said, what do you think of the jelly belly?
What do I think of jelly bellies? Well, there's like a million different flavors. I don't like the one that's puke or snot, but I like.
Because this is the jelly belly cookie that I got at Pizza King.
Jelly cookies.
Yeah.
Was it like a cookie with like jelly bellies in it?
Yep. It's got different flavors of jelly in it. Yeah.
Huh. I'm not big on sweet stuff. I just don't eat a lot of candy, so I don't know. I've
Oh, I
tried the
eat
different jelly
Pringles.
belly stuff.
Yeah,
I just
Pringles.
made some regular peanut butter cookies.
Oh, I like peanut butter cookies.
Not a big fan of peanut butter.
One of my favorite was a peanut butter cookie with butterscotch chips in it.
Really, this is
I am putting a chocolate stripe on more peanut butter cookies.
Yeah, I could do without the chocolate.
Who is jerking who, Pepper?
Nothing. I like the dark, like really dark chocolate. I'm talking about like 90% cacao and stuff. You know,
I like dark chocolates too.
yeah. I'm not a big fan of the milk chocolate stuff. I don't know. It just puts phlegm in my throat. And like, you know, like a cat trying to hawk up a hairball or something.
It depends.
You're not a big fan of milk chocolate, huh?
No.
Oh, maybe you will like the one we have here in Norway. That's a good one. Not
Well,
dark.
it's one of those things that if there's some like gourmet chocolate or something and somebody says, oh, this is gourmet chocolate. Well, there's only so much gourmet you can be with chocolate. I mean, it's good cocoa and cream and, get,
And always put the chocolate in the fridge. So it's cool. That helps.
I'll take a bite, but I mean, it's sort of like if you have like really, really expensive chocolate, don't waste it on me. Give it to somebody else that would appreciate it because I'm not a chocolate person. Give me the 12-cent little waxy football we used to get in our trick or treat bag. Y'all remember those? The little soccer balls, footballs, baseballs.
And I guess you don't like M&M's either, Cody.
Nah, I don't. I mean, if I'm going to eat an M&M, I like the ones with peanuts in it, but I don't care for them because they have the chip. If I'm going to get some candy, and I don't even care for any of it, but I'll get a chicken stick with the coconut. But it's like the middle of a Butterfinger, but it has coconut in it. Or I'll get a Payday, which has no chocolate, but it's all peanut or caramel or whatever. But I just don't care for chocolate.
So you try a toasted bagel with peanut butter and butterscotch chip. It's like eating a donut.
Hmm. But I do like peanut butter.
I don't.
I'll lock in French fried taters sometimes.
I didn't like peanut butter until I was grown well into being grown.
I don't like the smell of it. Really, I got no. I use it for mousetrap. It's a good bait.
It's good for
It's a good
mousetraps.
bait. Yeah, it's a good bait there.
Well, I like peanut butter, I like the Jiffy or Peter Pan or whatever, peanut butter mixed, and you mix like a good honey in with it, like a wild honey. And then, if I need a sugar rush, I'll eat a couple of those on some graham crackers.
Well, I am going to that sugar factory on my birthday.
Going to the sugar factory?
Yeah. They got one in the app.
They just put one in North Carolina, way over on the coast. I think it's what it's called. I mean, it's a brand new store. And I got an alert on my phone for whatever freaking they ass reason. Because we travel with the travel trailer. It's like, oh, you should visit over here. There's this new attraction. There's a store, Sugar Kingdom. I think that's what they call it. Sugar Kingdom. floor is painted to look like swirled hard candy and stuff. It looked like an amusement park. Three stories tall of just candy.
Yeah.
Bottom to top.
You guys, I'm gonna jump out of
voice
here.
to text. Oh, I see. You know what? I'm gonna give Lori some entries here. She
That's
missed out on
sweet.
stuff.
How many entries do I have, Jody?
I'm gonna
I
jump out of
posted
here real
it
quick.
today, Fulton.
See you later, Kristen.
See you later, you guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give her. I just gave her 15 entries on the wheel.
Hey, Ann, I didn't tell you this, but this is Luna. There you go.
That's a
We are
pretty
gonna
little
have.
dog.
I'm gonna have a compliant
Yeah. 2 years old.
live stream.
All right, we'll see that post later. Jody, I gotta walk the dog and.
Okay. Talk to you later, Fulton.
Talk to
All
you later,
right, we'll
Fulton.
see you. See you guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, for Lori. All right, I'll give her another 10 then.
There you go, Kathy.
I'm gonna have an ADA compliant live stream.
We have
Yeah,
to be.
and truth be told,
And
I'm responsible for. Well, I'm a part of a committee responsible for making sure. Excuse me. Our websites at work are ADA compliant. I don't know how I got dope roped into that one, but I am. So I do know about tabulation across websites. And if you go to a website, this is funny how you learn things. If you go to like any website out there and like a commerce site, .com commercial site, and you start, if you tab and it doesn't go to the next form fill entry correctly, you can actually threaten to sue them. There's all these different things that, have to be compliant.
That was very sweet, Kathy. Very kind of you to help out like that.
Well, Lori has 25 entries on the wheel now.
like I said, us sisters
Very,
have,
very cool.
like I said, us sisters have to stick together.
That's right.
Yep. Amen on that.
And the way I'm going to play this from now on is if Sheba B. Lori shows up, she's going to get 10 entries for just showing up. And that's the way I'm going to play this from here on out, because there's no reason for anyone to struggle trying to put me in for, and that's the only way they're going to be able to get the entries like that. So she gets an automatic win every week that she's on panel or in the chat.
That's nice, Jody.
Because I don't want people struggling. I didn't create this channel to make people struggle.
Yeah. So where is everybody? Where's nobody coming on the panel? Bill?
Well,
Little game? RB?
you know what's weird? Well, RB, I think he had a committee meeting. Yeah, he told me yesterday or the day before he wasn't going to be able to make it. He had a council meeting or something. He had to probably chair of it. But excuse me, holy crap. Um, well, the thing is, Lori Loves, Montana, is I'm a fair. I try to be fair. That's what it is. And um, I try to put myself in other people's shoes. So that's what my dad taught me all the time. Is just because somebody's having a, is different doesn't mean, I mean, everybody's got stuff, and everybody's equal. But until they, I don't know, molest kids or something. But there's a crime that puts you. But my thing is I've done so many investigations in my lifetime with between the OSI and the Air Force and being in compliance for all these years and all that. And I see all this stuff, and when you get into all these compliance roles and you get into this ADA website stuff and you learn. The thing is, people don't take the time to try to figure out what other people struggle with. We tend to only see the world through our view, and oh, why are you depressed, or why are you this, or why are you that? Well, it's not you. It's not me. But if people are struggling, just try to empathize, with it, and take it into consideration and move along. Because I can't make everything fair, but I can make it fairer if I know what's going on. But yeah, I'm more considerate. I think think of it more considerate than having a kind heart, because I can be a mean bastard at times. But if you do me wrong, expect for every action there's an equal and opposite. But mine's not equal. It's probably a little worse on the uptick. I mean, we have someone right now vandalizing our property, and I've called the cops a few times. And I'm not gonna set a booby trap. I'm not gonna do anything like that. But what I told the cop, because we know who's doing it, and the cop's like, "Did you catch him on video?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Well, if I go over there and talk to them, they're just going to say they didn't do it." And I said, "Well, that's fine." I said, "But I would need you to convey a message." "Well, I can't do anything because you don't have any direct evidence." And I started to say, "Then do your freaking job," But what I said was, we know who it is, okay? And I know they did it. Now, they can deny it and you don't have any direct evidence. That's fine. Just go talk to them and let them know that they have no idea how hot the fire is they're playing with. Because my wife's an attorney and I'm an executive professional, in an insurance company. If we get, and we will catch them. We will eventually get direct evidence. And when we do, we're not going to let up. We are going to prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. And I don't care what their parents try to plead. I don't care what, because they're over 18. They're going to be tried as adults. And when that happens, we are going to push this. And we have the monetary means to do it. And we have the willpower, the tenacity, or whatever. We are going to prosecute them and to the fullest extent possible. So if you can convey that message and things stop, it ends here. But if they keep escalating, this is going to turn into a situation where we're going to go full legal means, and they will get destroyed in this process. So I'm not a kind-hearted person when it comes to that shit. You shoot crossbow bolts across my yard as a deadly weapon, and my kids are in this house. If I catch you and and find out who it is, I am going to push this, and we can hire the best freaking lawyer in town, and I will roast you. If they drive by here honking, yelling obscenities while my kids are in the yard, should never put up with that. Once I get that direct evidence, they are roasted, and I will not stop pushing.
Good night, Ingalls.
And just so you know, I have a professional firm coming out next week to install cameras and stuff.
Oh, that's good there.
And I bought a patch panel. I'm running the Cat 6 cable all in this room. We're going to have a multi-terabyte drive to record from 5 or 6 different camera angles. I mean, I hate having to do this just to live peacefully in the world. But, no, I will. I mean, at some point, but no, I'm fair.
I happen to see the TVMA is up there,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to say, fuckity fuck.
Me too. Fucking fuck. Been holding on to it all this time. In the private chat, that was funny.
Was it good for you?
Fuck. I had to cuss before I explode.
Yeah. And yes, well, then, yeah, no, I'm not going there. Oh, God. Kathy's so quiet.
All right, I have to leave my mic here and then make it rain, grab a beer, and I'll be back.
I'm going to take your golden shower.
Yeah, well, Samantha's on mute. Crazy Ann, you're in charge. Don't run us off the rail.
Oh no.
I'm harmless.
It's hard to be in a home when there's friggin' 9-year-olds running around, 2 of them, and have quiet around you. So
2 of them?
Colin has his little friend over. She comes over almost every day. She lives with her grandparents down the street. No, not like that. No, playmate. Like he's not even close to there with any of that. He's 9. She's a total tomboy too. Like kind of like I was as a kid. They play like sports and video games together.
They're buddies. They're more buddies than they are anything.
Yeah, Kathy's heard of her and seen her, I think, before on the privates. Yeah.
I know.
JC is her name. She's so cute.
It was talking about some girl, like, I don't know. That's a long time ago. Is this the same one? No.
Her name's JC. Her mother passed and dad moved away, and she lives with her grandparents here locally. So she's a sweetie. She kind of looks like Colin. It's funny. They're a lot alike. Kindred spirits, probably, in ways. And they have a lot of the same interests, so they just hang out.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Colin's not really big into being friends with a lot of different people. He likes to have 1 or 2 like good friends, and that's it. It's too much.
Yeah, 1 or 2 and 10 fake ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When it goes to 3, it's usually crowded, and then they start fighting or something.
I don't know. It might have been Kathy's puppy or Ann's. It might have been Sky. Were either of your guys' dogs barking a minute ago?
No.
Well, then it was Sky. It was mine.
I'll be back.
She gets excited when, the kids are out there playing and stuff. She starts doing frickin' bear-sized zoomies around the house,
down from up there. We'll let Sam run it.
knocking everyone over. I'm not kidding you. When that dog gets to doing zoomies, you better get the fuck out of the way. You're gonna lose an ankle. Yeah.
All right, let me see what's going on over here. Let's see here. I was going to look up and see what's happening. Okay. They're saying stuff, but it's just
Facebook crowd?
Twisted and Unbiased B. I was just seeing what was happening over there.
Oh, the live she's doing. I forgot.
Right. It's like a training live, I guess they're calling it.
Okay.
It was really small. It was, yeah, I was just going to see what was going on. No, I know I went on a little rant there a little bit ago, and I don't want to come across as cold-hearted or whatever, but no, I'm kind of fed up. But I mean, I'm one of those type of guys that if you can screw with me all day long, whatever, but you start messing with my family and things are about to get hot. And once I get you and I get my hands on you legally, I'm gonna put the vice grips on,
Yeah. Oh, of course.
It's not gonna be pretty.
I've seen the most calm, easygoing people, just be instantly triggered by somebody messing with someone they care about. It's very true. And that's literally the reason why I got expelled from public school, is because you could pick on me all day long and I didn't give a crap, but I hated bullies. And if one of my friends or my sister, in fact, felt defenseless or, was being bullied or picked on, I was always the one. And Frank too, I would stick up for him as well. He was 3 years behind me and cocky little shit, couldn't keep his mouth shut. So big sister would have to come along and friggin', and so yeah, I had kind of a bad rap there for a while. And mom set me straight, sent me to private school, and it was a Christian school. 2.5 years of that, and I mellowed out quite a bit.
It's funny growing up. I mean, we would get into it and stuff, and I've had, back in the day, because I grew up in a day where we still had paddlings. We would go to the superintendent's office and get whacked with a paddle. But we'd get into it with each other and tussle and fight and all that, and end up being friends after that.
Yeah.
But nowadays, people pull a damn gun and shoot you.
Yeah. It's horrible. It's only gotten worse and worse, and it's sad. But they got all the damn freaking games out there. They're playing all this violent shit, and they're bringing it into the real world. You can't do that.
Yeah. And I know I know Kathy last night, your son, I can't remember his name right now. What was his
Billy.
name? Billy. I get exactly what he was talking about, because I've been doing this for over 20 years, where I've had teams under me, and it's not fair. It's not fair to the rest of the team that somebody can do nothing contributing to the team. And a lot of times the positions that are under me, HR gets involved, and you have to document everything. And I have time for this shit, right? But I have to take the time to work my butt off to get this person out, because they're not pulling their weight. They're not doing what they need to do. And they know the game. They know the rules. They know 3 days without contact means job abandonment. So they'll wait 2.5 days and then send me an email. And then HR goes, oh, well, they made contact, so we can't do job abandonment. Are you serious? Mm-hmm. They keep doing this over and over again. There's days that they're going without doing shit. No one can contact them. They're not delivering. And I have to document. And that's why I get cold hearted sometimes, because I'm just brutally honest. And I have to be, because it's not fair to the rest of the team that is pulling all the weight. And we're already understaffed. We always run understaffed. Any company, I don't care who you work for, you're running just understaffed. What you need, because they're trying to meet quarterly earnings. They're trying to meet the investor stuff. They're trying to do all this. And, we're already working well over 10 hours a day. And that's for and some of us are putting in 16, 3 days a week, and it just becomes very difficult to have any sympathy for anyone, but my first question though, when I'm having the issue, is what's wrong? What's going on in your life? What can I help you with? That's my first approach every single time. And if they say, I've been dipping into the alcohol, or I'm going through a divorce or whatever, all right, here's some resources to help you get through that. I can have patience to help people through stuff. But when they're like, nothing wrong, what's wrong with you? Well, we're about to have issues,
Well, if you got 5 openings, and then you've hired 5 people, then you don't need to hire no more. And then you get a couple of them that decide, all right, I'm supposed to start on Tuesday, and they want to show up on Thursday.
Right.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. They don't even want to start in the first day. It's not like you've worked a couple of months and then all of a sudden something happens where you've already gained that kind of rapport, and you know that they're workers.
Right.
They are good workers, and they will be able to.
The good thing for me is
then you can sit down and talk with them.
Right.
But if you don't have a rapport with them or know what kind of work, all you know is that they come in, they try to get the job and said, "Oops, I didn't think that." I actually think that they were thinking, "I probably won't get the job, but at least I'll have that on my list that I did try to look for a job."
Right. Well, and we have a 6-month probationary period.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can terminate anyone in the first 6 months without cause. And of course I have cause, but I don't have to prove a huge case for it. We call it the honeymoon. Wow, what's going on with the audio?
Might be mine.
It's Samantha.
Yeah, it's not chatty anymore.
Yeah, it's getting kind of rough.
Blowing on it's not going to help.
I was going to say not blow it, suck it.
Well,
baby Samantha, blow's just an expression. You must suck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had someone on contract wanting to convert to full time. If you convert, here's the position. Well, I can't take that one. Well, why not? Well, it doesn't pay enough. Really? I mean, that's what the pay is for the position, and it's not crap. And they're like, well, I have all these student loans I have to pay back. And I'm like, yeah, so did I, But what I can't justify paying you more. I can't do it. I can't do it because there's HR, there's rules, there's all this stuff. I can't just, all of a sudden decide to pay you $100,000 or $50,000 more than this because you have student loans. Everybody's got freaking student loans. Unless you have a full ride scholarship, I mean, you having student loans has no bearing on this position or your qualifications. Zero, So, it's
you also noticed that when that guy was going after Billy last night, Billy kind of just was calm about it, and
oh yeah,
he didn't go after him or he was wanting to talk with him. He figured, that maybe he could get him to see his way. He's kind of like I think he's kind of like I am about it. I'm trying to, if somebody disagrees with me, fine. I mean, but he popped up there not knowing the whole thing.
Right.
Eventually, he did find out. Eventually, he did admit that he come in at the last and heard something. Then he popped up the bitch. But
Yeah.
and I have
Well,
to say, at least he did say he was sorry afterwards.
right. And I did get and I trust me, I feel for Billy in that role with those it's a revolving door.
It is.
Those positions. In mine, at least I'm in a position where we have um it's there's not a high turnover rate in my office. It's
Mhm.
higher paid, very professional folks. But I've been on the other end of the spectrum when I was, you know, running identity and access management help desk type stuff. I mean, that's more of a revolving door type thing, you know. And yeah, you get people come in, but that's all rigid ticket system. I mean, you have to, we keep metrics on it. I'm glad I'm not there anymore because that was more of a sweatshop type environment. And it's not really sweatshop, but I'm saying, you get measured on production. You know, there's you close so many tickets or you don't, and you pit people against each other. That's more of a dog eat dog type environment. I like, kind of what I'm doing now. We have longer term goals, but
Mhm.
some people can't handle the long term goals because if you say, because what I do when I help them set time expectations for like a big delivery of a project is I imagine what I could do it in with my current knowledge level and everything. And then I double it. And then that's my expectation for them because if they have to learn all the things I've learned over the years and be successful at this project, they're going to need twice as much time as I need knowing everything I already know, to get it done. And sometimes we'll even add some time onto that. But what happens is for some people is they'll see 6 months to do this project and they'll go, oh shit, I can do that easy, you know. So they'll stop working for 3 or 4 months and then they decide they're going to run to the finish line and then they can't make it because they didn't stay ahead of the curve. And I've always been the type of person, you give me 6 months, I'll do it in 4. You know, I try to knock it off my plate immediately.
Yeah.
What's that? Isn't doing something like that against the law? What is against the law?
Hey, Justin. I don't know.
Justin Anderson, hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Only.
Who said anything about race and gender?
Mhm.
I didn't say anything about race or gender. I would never say that. I've had too many leadership classes.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're talking about the Gen X, that's a generational. That has nothing to do with race or gender. That's a time frame of when people are born. But that would be age discrimination. But no, we don't do that either.
What you giggling about, all?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh,
I see it,
this
Lori.
freaking this label rip just messaged me on Facebook earlier today, and I've been bantering back and forth with the guy. And I straight up told him, dude, I've never signed and I'm probably never going to with anybody, and it's nothing personal. It's just a personal preference of mine and throughout my life. I don't think I need some corporate people coming along and taking half my income and credit for my shit.
There
Nope.
you go.
I can do it all on my own.
There we go.
Sorry. I think the industry ruins people a lot of the time, and I'm not gonna
Oh,
let
yeah.
that happen to me.
Oh, I'm friends on Facebook with a lot of people in the industry.
Yeah.
Comedians, writers, actors, actresses, things like that. And they're not huge. I mean, but you would like, you may not know who they are, but if I told you what they did, you'd be like, oh yeah. And I certainly don't name drop or anything, but I've heard their stories so many times of
Yep.
they go like one of them I know was a stage actress, and she went to Hollywood, and she's been in movies you've absolutely heard of, and she's still getting commissions off it, getting paid. But she quit and came back to North Carolina, and it's such a sad story because, but her passion is the stage, and live performance, and it's all when you get behind that camera. The more footage they take, the more editing is involved with it. And you have to do the clapperboard and the takes, and then take 10, take 20. It costs money, and they're so tuned into that. And people like, well, they're not on like film roll anymore. How much could it cost? It's just but it takes time for them to sort through all of these takes and eliminate all this stuff. It does. It adds tons of money on top of everything, and everybody's money hungry, all down from the production company to the special effects to the sound to all that. And the more work they have to do, the more it costs. And it's just a push, and they will work those actors and actresses like 16, 17 hours a day for no break at all. Like this is the right time frame, this is the right season. If we don't get this done, the weather's going to change or whatever. And they try to bully that stuff in, and they're exhausted, and they're still expected to deliver a grade A performance. And it becomes like a machine that just chews you up and spits you out after a while. And if you're not Tom Hanks, you can't say back the fuck off.
Back the fuck off.
I like Tom Hanks. I like his acting anyway.
That's how I used to get when people would fuck my service dog. Man, I have Orkin Pest Control, and I've called them out here so many times, and they are supposed to have sprayed and all this stuff, and these damn little black ants, tiny little black ants, just piss me off. See,
Sugar ants?
What's that?
Sugar ants?
Yeah, he called them something, but that's what we call them, sugar ants, because they, But he told me I had some rogue colony that lost the queen, and these ants don't know where to go, and they're just wandering aimlessly. But when he came in, he sprayed a bunch of stuff, and it got better for a while, and now they're starting to come back. I'm like, put some napalm around the house, Just,
You got bears that like sugar, so yeah.
Problem is, these little suckers are just they're random. Like I'll see one crawling across the top of my laptop, and I'm like, "What are you doing up there?" You know, grab it and smush it a little.
It's not like you got something up there that they're going to eat.
No. But now I'm pretty excited about the new nosing kit thing. It wasn't that much more expensive. It was a few dollars more but I get 24 of them all at once, and they're coming this nice foam thing. I was just looked over at it. I like it. Easier to ship.
Oh, nice.
What's up? You tired, crazy?
No, just a little bit pain here and there. I'm okay.
Well, you got your
She
milk
just had
sniffer.
surgery. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You got your milk snifter on, though.
I got what? Oh,
Your
yeah.
milk snifter.
Yeah. I got my sister on.
Probably is sore. The rest of us are probably under that t-shirt screaming, "Let me out of here. It's freaking
Well,
tight."
that's, you know,
Can't
they want to be free.
They want to fly all over and do windmills. They
Well, they
can't.
do that in the bed. They're all over the place when I'm going. Like, you have to lift them up, move them around, you know. It's like, even.
Yeah, I'll tell you. That we have, though, I was looking at Ting Ting's comment. We have, it's almost an unwritten rule about hiring across the department. If you hire too much of one gender or race or whatever, they're like, "Oh, you're not meeting the diversity requirements," you know. But I haven't really had that much of a problem with it at all because being in the military and all, we were a number in the military, and when I see a resume come in, I critique the resume, and I have no idea. I mean, if it's Steve Williams or whatever, I expect it to be a guy, but I don't care. I'm looking. I don't really look at the name. I go down through, and I'll tell you this. Here's a word to the wise, if you will. One of the first things we look for, and people chinch on the resume, and they don't put that opening statement, that one or two paragraphs at the beginning of who are you and what are you looking for, right? What are you passionate about? What are you trying to do with your career? And people skip that opening statement on their resume. I read the about me piece, and that sets the tone for the rest of the resume. And then what I'm really looking for is where did you work? What was your job title and how long were you there? That's really it. And then I go down to the educational section and see if you're qualified, and I add up those years of experience. And it's a calculation at some point. It's like I require 8 years of experience for this job, a bachelor's degree, whatever. But I want to read the about me statement at the top. And so many people nowadays are just skipping over that. And they're putting a bunch of acronyms up there. Like, oh, I have an MCSE, I have a CISSP, I have all this. And now here's where I've worked. Well, that doesn't tell me shit about what you want to do, about who you are, or anything, And I have to go through all that in the interview process. And I'm like, okay, so what are some of your best accomplishments? And when I talk to people in certain positions, don't use the letter I in your interview. Well, I led a group, a team, and we did this, we did that. That's what we want to hear, when we're hiring for these positions. We. Anyway, enough of that. I've worked too much anyway. But if anybody wants help with resumes or something, Bourbon Valley 2019 at gmail.com. I'll be happy to help you.
Get the ass up here, Mark. It's the great shot in here.
Mr. Great Shot, we need to see that pool.
Oh,
We need
yeah.
to see the swimming pool.
Hang on, what's the time there? Is the sunset going? No, it's
Oh, it's Mr. Creed
Yeah.
shot the pool boy.
8:30.
yeah, the sunset is no, it's that too early.
Well, it's setting now, but it's 8:30 in Texas. He's fine.
Hey, Codio. Yeah. Get the ass up here, Mark.
41 years ago. Yep, Lori loves Montana. Well, that's a long, good career, I guess. Hopefully it was good to you.
We know Mr. Fulton.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus, she gonna kill me.
we offered to raid, and she acted like she really didn't want it. So,
Well, people gonna be in bold shots, you know. I do it all the time.
but I'm going to be on here for another hour or so, and then I probably need to lay down and get some rest.
Yep.
Yep, medical field. Yeah, I worked in hospitals. I worked in 3 different healthcare systems as an information security person and an information security officer in 2 of them. But yeah, you learn a lot.
Cross your legs.
What I learned is doctors, not all of them have, but most of them have pretty big egos. But if you go to the chief medical officer, they fold like a baby kitten.
I got the snifter too.
Oh,
You
Lord,
can't hear
Dad.
you, Mark.
I got the big one.
There's the big one.
There's the big one,
There's the big one.
top right there. It's that milk snifter.
Milk snifter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the opposite, you know. Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty warm here. I had to go with a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even drinking in beer too.
Lori, that's where I cut my teeth. After I got out of the Air Force, I accidentally got hired at a hospital and learned what HIPAA was. And then that was what built my career. And then looking to get out of the medical field after a while, and I went to work for an insurance company. So still highly regulated, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember when HIPAA wasn't even a thing.
Yeah. It was
What's
signed
HIPAA?
into law by Bill Clinton in 1996, but the final regulations for security didn't go into effect until, well, privacy in 2004. I think security was 2000.
It's like a privacy act.
What's that?
You wanted to know what HIPAA was.
Oh, yeah. Health Insurance Portability Accountability Act, but what I'm talking about is the administrative simplification subsection of the law that includes privacy and security sections under that. So,
Giovanni. Vad sa Giovanni?
Well, I'm an independent contractor, so I ain't worried about it.
yeah.
I tell myself what to do, and that's about it.
Best to be your own boss.
Yeah, Lori said, do it or get fired. Well, you know, we gave people chances, but there is in the law, in the HIPAA law, Lori, there is a escalation of sanctioning requirement. Like to be legally bound to HIPAA, the hospital has to like increase the sanctions for things, and it can be unfair at times.
Plain.
Yeah, I figured I'd spare y'all that one.
Why? I like watching planes. I'll listen to them.
Well,
Well, you can't quite
I'm
see
aware
it,
though.
but it's like pretty much right over the house. So,
Mm-hmm.
and
if he
the
was,
wind's coming out of the south, so they're taking off this way.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I will sit there all day then. Mhm.
I can, Ting Ting's asking a question. I can tell you, I don't, I'll skip over the one part of it, but whatever caused the business to go down. Um, he was an entrepreneur, so he knows the business side of things. I don't know what his degree is. If he has an MBA, if he doesn't, he should probably get one because he could easily after running a business for 15 years. Um, he could probably get that pretty quick. Um, but do what you love, and if you want to start another business, do that. If you don't, if you want to have somebody else's dollars you're playing with, then go for I don't know what his skills are. I don't know what he likes to do, but something in finance, something, he's probably has fiduciary, uh, mentality to save money because he ran his own business. I mean, that's a good plug on a resume to say, look, I don't waste money. I ran my own business for 15 years. I mean, that's a good plug on a resume
Mm.
to get a higher level position.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you have the business going for 15 years, that's
Yeah.
better than
I
most
mean,
of them. I mean, most new businesses last what, a year, two at the most.
I know. Well, and a lot of that is they have investment money or they take out all these like second mortgages and all that, and that money just lasts them that long, you know. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
to stay going after 4 years and to last for 15 before, COVID
Hmm.
breaks you down or, whatever. I mean, you have a landmark event that you can point to and say, this is what did me in. Otherwise, here was my net earnings. Here was my book plan. Here was this.
Hmm.
I take fiduciary
Yep.
responsibility seriously. I would bring that into your company. I mean, that's really the bullet points you put on your resume to get an upper level position
Yep.
with a budget and bonus potential and all that stuff. I mean, that's what they want to hear
Yeah.
because
My resume was just too hard. I had so many different things that I've done. I've worked so
mm,
many different types of jobs, from being a cook to being a welder for years, and
yeah.
working on or working with operating equipment and stuff, and just I'm your jack of all trades guy is what it is. So it's kind of hard to put on a resume, or it seems like it is anyway.
Yeah. Man, this got like dead serious all of a sudden. Just because my voice is low and I can't do like funny shit doesn't mean we have to get all dark on here. I mean, we can.
Oh, I'm getting dark here already.
I see. We can't
Eh,
even
can't
see
hardly
your
see.
damn pool. Does your pool have
Yeah.
lights in
Well,
it?
I'm not facing the pool.
Yeah.
It does, but they don't work.
Oh, they don't work.
I got lights around it. Um, Matter of fact, let me turn on some lights real quick and grab another beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you know what? I need to grab a beer. Sam, come off mute. You're in charge.
Yeah, I don't think she heard it.
Maybe the dog will hit the off. Get on here and start talking.
Yeah. How you doing, Kathy?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
Doing fine.
that's good. Yeah, you're too serious to be up here. Okay. Oh.
I am.
Yeah, you are serious. Everybody's serious. Everybody's quiet. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. You all have those days. Oh. Yeah, I got my t-shirt and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get up early this time. I had to show it off. Thank you, Bourbon Bounty. I will have him watch this episode. Oh, please no. You're more interested in Mark and the Twinkies. Yeah. Yeah, you can find Jody on Facebook, Lori. Bourbon Bounty. It's the same as the channel here, Bourbon Bounty.
Oh my goodness, what did I miss?
Lori is asking you something, and Ting Ting says, "Thank you, Bourbon Bounty. I will have him watch this episode." And Jody says, "Do you have a private Facebook or something where I can put you in my messenger so that if
I
I want to
do.
touch base, I can? Because sending emails for me is very difficult."
Yep, I have two. There are two Bourbon Bounty Facebooks. One of them is my account. It is one of them's a page, the other one's an account. Um, and I think what I linked to my channel and all that was my account or my page. Let me look right quick on. I forget what the link is. It's Bourbon Bounty something. I don't know.
Hang on, I gotta find it and just put it in the chat there.
And that's the one though. Like I don't mind handing it out because I have to. It's bourbon.bounty.94 is my. That's the administrator account, right? That's the actual account. The other one's a page.
I put it there to you, Sheba. You can just click on the link and it will take you to his page.
Well, is that the page or
The one you have posted on the banner?
right? But I'm talking about my account, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're two different ones.
Yeah.
Like this one that I'm gonna put in is this is my like the one that is a Facebook account. This is not a page.
A little confused or not.
Like this one, if I don't accept the friend request, you don't get on type thing.
Or you can look up my channel. You can chat away. Yeah, you gotta watch those. Oh, hang on. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, make Mel. Can you make him big?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Look at that blue to orange.
Please, Jody, make him big. You're the host. Come on.
Look at that.
I beat him to it.
Sam here.
Oh yeah, he doesn't listen to me anyway.
Look at that. I would freaking live there, bro. Like straight up. I wouldn't go inside for I would I'd build I don't care. I'd fancy up a porty potty and be like, this is my fucking world.
This is where I hang most of the time right here.
Yeah, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Oh,
that is cool.
Look at that view. I need to
See, it's a lot lighter than the app than it looks on the on here.
Great shot. Have you ever been approached by like movie filmmakers or anything about your yard or your for sets? Because people do. They get paid to have like rent out their homes and their yards and their patios, their pools, such whatever, for movies. And they get paid buku for that.
You could take pictures and send it out.
It reminded me of the movie Entourage when I looked at it. Yeah.
When I see his property,
I'm actually just renting this place myself.
Like
that's awesome.
That could be Mexico, right? Like it could be anything. Because Austin's so far in the background. That could be like
Yeah, you
some drug
I can see
mafia's
it from
house.
here,
or
but the camera doesn't do it justice.
Oh, I know.
I mean, if you're actually here in person, you look and you go, "Oh wow, it's right there," Which
Not all that,
what?
but they could film at
Probably
different
20
angles or
miles
whatever.
away, maybe.
Hmm?
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
Jody will see it eventually.
You'd be out of sorts for a while, but you'd make a shit ton of money of them renting your
Yeah.
place. I mean, but a lot of times you can be there. You just have to um, stay out of the way.
Stay in the
when
house
they're
or whatever.
filming.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the companies I worked for a while, they did a lot of the site prep
Right,
for
Jimmy.
the Walking Dead,
Mm,
and they would go out and put like fabric down and then sand and smear out sand all over this one area. So then the film people would come in and film what they want to film,
right.
and then we'd have to go back in and pick all that back up and bring it back to the normal, what it was to start with. So it was different.
Hey, y'all wanna jump over to Twisted's thing?
No, if you're gonna end, I'm jumping in bed instead.
Oh well, I meant I'm ready to kind of end this if we want to.
Well, yeah, if you want to end it, you
I
do
mean,
that.
she put the link in the group chat. I was just thinking about jumping over because what I really don't want is for her, niece or whatever it is, to get used to. Turn your cam on,
Well, she got 5 people up there. No, 5 with her. She
Okay.
got 7 in the chats, yeah.
But hey, Twisted Art. Hang on, let me pull it up. We'll jump over. Let me pull it up on the YouTubes here. Get the link. God dang, man.
The link is in the chat.
Groovy's on there.
Yeah.
And Funky Uncle John.
Yeah.
Let's see
And
here.
her.
I'll see if I can get you a link for it real quick.
The link is in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you put
you
the
already
link
put it in
in
there?
The link is in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I may jump over there for a minute, and then I'm gonna go to bed here in about like 30 minutes. But,
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
Yep.
I'll see you another time, Jody.
all right, love all y'all.
Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
All right,
Yeah.
take care.
Much love, guys.
Night.
Love
See
and
you
bourbon.
tomorrow for the coffee live.
Yay.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, we're
Friday.
gonna have fun.